I'm staying in Angus's room right now.
Oh, really?
And I almost wore a full fit of Angus's clothes. And then I'm like, that is kind of fucked up.
You don't want to get you get bullied too walking around.
Yeah, everyone just picks on me.
He always wears that.
Everyone says I get Crentis.
Crendis. No, they changed.
Krampus.
I guess it's like 2025.
They made a change this year.
Yeah, they voted.
They took a vote. Now it's Crentis.
Oh yeah, happy election day.
Oh yeah, more like erection day with the three of us.
Hell yeah!
Come on,
One
baby.
time
He comes in absolutely red hot. We thought 8 a.m. This is going to be tough.
Nope.
But the actual answer is no. Wait, dude.
Wait, are we rolling?
Wait,
We
I
are.
want to. Wait, are those backup mugs for you?
Yeah, you want one?
I'm about to say I want to go get a mug.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's gonna go through like 5.
I'm gonna go through like grab me a couple too. Only the zeros though.
I remember one day you were like, I've drank 7 mugs today.
That's like a day.
Yeah.
You should be.
He's usually like
Yeah.
6 to 7.
How much are you peeing?
Bro's aura farming. A lot. He said I usually drink 6. I'll tell you about 6, 7, 9.
This episode is brought to you by Cash App. Cash App. Protect my money.
Cash app.
What's in my pocket?
It's just like 100 worms.
Oh.
What is it?
He was like, hey.
Hey.
When's the last time you wore that?
I literally got it in the mail today. I took it out of the package, put it on.
Someone
and
was
wore
farming with it.
it. Yeah, the last guy to own my jacket was farming.
Yeah.
There's hay everywhere. Are we going, Andrew?
We are.
Playdate.
Playdate.
We got Luke Null in the building.
Luke Nizzi.
What up? I'll never die.
He moved to Chicago.
I just moved to Chicago.
How has that been?
I tell you what, I've now been in Chicago again for like 5 weeks, and,
Wow.
and for breakfast there you eat cheese with a little jardinera on there. Then you eat a hot dog for lunch. You get an Al's beef dipped and whipped.
Yes.
You get Portillo's hot dog cake shake for lunch.
Hot dog.
You go home, do it all over again. You do a deep dish Chicago style pizza at night, and then you drink 11 beers, and you get on the train and you come back home and you stare in the mirror and you do it just cold dead eyes like. And then you get up in the morning, you do it all over again. So it's good to be back.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, straight up though, just being back in California, staying at Liam's house, and I'm like, right away, just like even coming in, because we're doing this in the morning time. Like,
8
I think
a.m.
people should know it's 8 a.m. right now.
Wait, have you seen the thing where like on Hot Ones, John Mulaney was like, "Do you tell people that this is 11 a.m.?"
Exactly.
And I was like, that is kind of funny. This is like breakfast for a lot of them.
Yeah, absolutely melting your insides but like, right away, I'm like, I miss California, man.
Yeah.
I do.
It's
I miss it.
You kind of got some Chicago weather this morning, though.
A little bit.
You know, it's
I brought it
brisk
with
out
me.
here.
Was it windy?
No, but the lady, you can gauge how cold it is
Windy
outside based
city.
off of our
Windy City. Sorry, I just had to get that in.
our parking lady is like very responsive to the weather. Have you seen like how her outfits change?
Yeah.
Day to
she's
day?
like, yeah.
I don't know where.
This lady at the lot.
Yeah, did you see her this morning?
I
You
took an
always
Uber.
text like praying for a sundress day today. I'm like, Jesus, bro, she's the parking attendant.
No, I came today. And it's medium weather out. It's not like
Sure.
noteworthy to call it cold, but you could tell based off of her. She was dressed for like the North Pole.
Yes.
And so I hit her with pretty cold out today, and she was it was like, thank you, finally someone has like talked about this.
I saw a guy walking his dogs today, also like dressed in what I would describe as like you're doing too much.
Yeah.
You're doing too much. But I'm like, there is, when you're out this close to the ocean, you do get a little wetness. You get a little stickiness.
Well, the
in
marine
morning.
layer.
You get a marine layer.
Yes.
Where back on my side of town,
Talk about Shot
I'm
Town.
talking about Los Feliz.
Oh, talking about Los Feliz.
Bone dry. All right.
It means like is it Feliz or Feliz, man? What are we doing?
Feliz.
But like, what?
It's one of those things where you know you're saying it wrong,
Right.
but you also know that that's kind of the white people took over.
But why would you say that wrong if when you're talking about the city in general, you say Los Angeles?
Los Angeles. That is that sounded a little more like
Damn good point.
That sounded a little more Yiddish. Those
All
are
right, can
genes.
I tell you something?
Please.
Yeah.
Can I tell you the first time I saw stand up?
The first time you ever saw stand up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because something we said earlier triggered my memory.
Yeah, he's got to clear his throat. Let me clear my throat.
Do you guys mind if I tell you a story real quick?
Wait, actually, I made a TikTok sketch like way back in the day where it's just us at a table. It's like, all right, now for the man of the hour. And everyone's like, and like one guy's like, oh, stop. And he gets up and he's just like clearing his throat for like 10 minutes and never says anything. TikTok took it down for like minor danger.
Like
What?
danger for people under 18 or
Like,
like
because it was like a
just
guy
slight amount
choking
of
who
danger.
looked young.
I had a beer review back in the day get taken down for minor danger, and we were trying to figure out if it was because they knew I was under 21 or if it was just like
slight danger?
yeah, drinking 12 beers is like only putting you in like a little bit of danger.
Minor danger.
And if they're taking stuff down for minor danger, do they have to take down every Drake video?
Yeah.
These inspire danger to minors.
Or is it drink video?
Oh, I said Drake.
Drake.
I did a Drake like to have sex with kids joke.
Come on, man.
I did see that. But he did Hotline Bling, so it's like
He did Hotline Bling, so it's like
Kinda
at what point do
cancels
we forgive all the behavior?
I don't win a Hotline Bling. Wait, anyway, first time I saw stand up, I was in Spain. My host family brought me. I was like studying abroad there. I was 14. And we had like my little host brothers too, and it was just super crass. And I remember the comedian coming up to our family at the end and being like, don't ever do that again. Because the whole time I was up there, I was like, God, fuck, there's like an 8-year-old in the front row. Like, I don't want to do this joke, but everyone else paid to see me do my act.
Yes.
But the only joke I remember, because it was in Spanish and I was still new to the country at that point learning, was he said, like, we got elections this year. It translates actually very well to English, so I'll just say it. But it was like, we got more elections than a Chinese porno.
I'm picturing the crass jokes being like Angus's bad words thing, and like when he's jerking off into the crowd, he like sees the kid,
Yeah,
and he's like,
literally.
"Oh, come on, man.
Why'd you bring the kid?
Well, I was gonna say, like, has that ever happened to you? Have you ever looked down the crowd and be like, oh, I don't want to do this song for that? kid.
100%.
Okay, yeah.
100%. It's like I've definitely done like seen people who are too young to hear my fire hose of cum joke or whatever. But then every once in a while, I'll make like direct, deep eye contact with like a grandma.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then, and I'll say in general, the meemaws and peepaws that come out to the comedy club, like usually are not gonna like me.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, you get a meemaw who's like all the way down, and I'm like, this is a good meemaw right here. And then she's a shelter from the storm.
Because she can like be like, oh, I didn't know he was gonna be that bad, but then it's like her outlet.
Exactly.
To like, because she probably like freaky stuff when she was young.
and she likes freaky stuff when she's
Like, when
old
we're
too,
Meemaw
baby.
and people, are we not gonna like freaky jokes?
I'm telling you right now, that don't go away with
That's
age.
right. That's
She gets
DNA.
freakier. His dick just stops working, and she's like,
Yes.
"You gotta take one of them boner pills from the
got,
gas
like, a
station."
Comedy club to hear about this stuff because you don't do it to me.
I know. I'm trying to exactly. I think of myself a lot like a stripper.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to provide happiness for sad people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
those old people, it's kind of sad because we treat them like they're like 4 years old when you're talking to them. Like you avoid touching subjects, but
yeah.
I feel like they've heard everything that we could possibly think.
Both yes, and they also were the people who were watching like TV forever, where like you couldn't say shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like there's certain things where they're like they have a pearl clutch reaction where it's like
My stars.
my star, oh my stars, oh my word.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of that, but
But I feel like old school comedians were like very crass.
totally.
So they heard it in the context of stand up, but if they saw it on TV,
yes,
that was different.
I think you're right about like the people who are coming to a comedy club.
Yeah.
In general, I think are more ready to hear some wild stuff.
Yeah.
Versus like random Mima people that you just plucking from any town USA. Random Mima people not going to be into my. There's a ghost that took over my body and keeps making me jack off to I'm stuck porn. And then I come to and I'm like, this isn't mine. I don't like this flavor.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't. This needs work.
I feel like your act would confuse them a lot because they're used to like
it-
Don Rickles type jokes.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's like one sentence and it's very easy to understand what's happening.
Or like knock knock.
Yeah, I just do horse
Yeah, but they're
impression.
they're not getting one of your songs, and then you like hit yourself with your guitar, and they're like,
What about X-rated Three Stooges?
Straight up though.
Kind of untapped market.
Yeah, exactly. Full nude Three Stooge.
Yeah, yeah. Like he walks up behind him in line instead of like dunking him in the head, he fucks him. It's like Curly's like
That was a curly.
and he's got a like a
Bring back slapstick
Finger in his
three,
butt.
Three Stooges. Yeah.
wow.
For some reason he talks
Yeah,
like
Mo-
Waluigi.
Mo tells Curly to like grab something out of the dryer, and then like when he's bent
Yeah.
over, we've all seen that one.
We've all seen that. I'm stuck.
We've all seen.
That's an I'm stuck scenario.
Here's my
love that
thing.
shit.
If my roommate, if I was getting something out of the dryer and my roommate started fucking me, I would not. Like in the videos, they're always like, "There's something poking me." I would be like, "I think Zach's having sex with me."
I'm familiar with this. I'm being fucked.
Even though I don't know what that feels like, I'm almost. It sometimes takes you out of the video because you're like, no, she would know.
Or she would know. I think that stepmom would know she's being
Yeah.
fucked.
Also, here's the thing: they never in those videos they never talk about like after. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, they all live together.
Yeah.
So like they'd be
Afterwards-
hanging out, they'd see each other once she gets unstuck.
Yeah, he
Like, did you?
What's the
Did
vibe
you have
after?
sex with me while I was stuck in the dryer?
because my arm was stuck.
Also, is
No.
that not now that I'm saying it out loud and I'm not horny right now because your brain kind of goes or your brain makes some leaps when you're horny. That is not allowed. That's illegal.
no, that would be.
Getting stuck in the dryer?
No, like having sex with someone who's stuck somewhere.
There's a little bit of a.
I think it's a gray area because you could technically move the whole dryer.
Yeah, you could move the whole dryer. And yeah, you move the whole dryer to the bedroom. And they are able to consent. No, there's some consent fucked upness
No.
about the I'm stuck.
But
like,
they always
Kinda
kinda
want
it. They always kind of like fill that plot hole by like once it starts happening, they're on board.
Yes.
and then it's like, well, why do they even need to be stuck? It sounds like both parties want to just have sex.
yeah, exactly.
That's a good
Where it's like,
point. That's a
yeah,
good point.
because apparently there is a lane of guy who's like, I would absolutely fuck my stepmom if her arm got stuck in the
Only if
washer
she was
dryer
stuck.
unit. Only if she was immobilized, because then I'd fuck her.
No one's ever asked the stepsister like, what was so deep in the dryer that you needed to get?
Yeah, why are
I've
you
never
behind the dryer?
Yeah, I've never leaned that far into the dryer.
I mean, either.
Actually, one time I had a nickel stuck in one of my blades of my dryer, and I did have to reach in.
Blades?
Like
Oh, in the like.
in the barrel, there's like
yeah.
little things that
I know
shoot
you
out.
mean.
Your dryer, like the back wall's like a jet engine.
Shred.
Just absolutely shreds your clothes every time you load it. You're like,
Fuck. Happened again.
Why did Dyson make it this way?
that being
They make
said,
chicken and dryers. What's that all about?
yeah, they do chicken dryers. Dyson?
Dude,
Don't they do
They make
vacuums?
chicken, dryers, and large mammals in the Pacific Northwest.
I don't get the last one.
Bison. Are they in the Pacific Northwest?
There's like two.
I think we ran.
I think we killed them all.
Being dead serious, we like ran all of them off.
Can you look how many
Here's one
bison
for
are
you.
left?
Here's one for you. We like killed all the bison, right?
Right.
Because apparently they are like delicious, right? Which looking at a bison, you're like, that looks. I would eat that.
It looks damn good.
Why, when, and why did we decide that cows and pigs and chickens are the best ones to eat? I'm sure we've done a taste test, but I'm like, I would like for someone to like get one of all the animals in the kingdom, do a Noah's Ark scenario,
Right.
And let me decide.
Yep.
Like, how am I supposed to not know? Like, airvark tastes really good.
Yeah,
you know what I
imagine
mean?
like a snake.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, snake does.
You
taste
get
good.
one of those
You've
like
had snake?
I've had snake.
you know, you take that test in middle school where it tells you like what type of emotional person you are, where you're like an EYBS
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah.
It would tell you like
Myers-Briggs.
Yeah,
Luke is
Myers-Briggs.
Luke's like a snake aardvark anteater cow guy.
Yeah,
I'd be
exactly.
a TITS guy.
Damn. That means, what does it stand for? No.
Huge like milkers.
Oh, big fat milkers.
Yeah.
Jehoobies.
Jehovah's Witness.
Were you stoned right now?
No, do I seem high?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
In a good way. What was your, did you do
You think
Halloween
I'm
this year?
high right now? It's 8 a.m.
Did I do Halloween this year? Kinda.
What was your Halloween costume?
We were in Ohio.
Oh, okay. You were at
it was
OSU.
like-
Ever heard of it?
I've tried it.
If I was gonna do it, I was gonna have to go to like a fraternity party, which
You have to commit to us.
did not sound
Do what?
interesting. He was asking if we did Halloween this year.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. Same. Did you do something?
I did a corporate gig in Cleveland, and part of it was that I was hosting a beer pong tournament. And so I went to a Spirit Halloween in South Bend, Indiana, on the way to Cleveland. And I'll
A lot
tell
of
you,
Pope costumes?
there's a lot of Pope.
That was my idea. Chicago Pope.
Dude,
Were guys wearing Pope with a White Sox hat?
that would have been good.
We got a
but
couple
I was in
DMs.
Cleveland though, and I'm like, so I just, but like, it had been a minute since I went to a Spirit Halloween. Talk about like a bleak place.
Grim.
It's a grim. It's
And they're
spooky,
like
scary.
blasting
Grim.
music.
Blasting music, and it's like it's like in an abandoned like
Right.
what used to
Maxx,
yeah exactly.
yeah.
The
This used to be a
immersion
Hobby
factor is
Lobby.
not
Yeah.
good because
A
you
Circuit
know
City.
outside of this season, this is an abandoned building.
100% it's that, and then for some reason they also like you're in a big ass like airport hangar of a place, right? But then they set up those little fake like black walls, so you
Yeah.
know that they're not even using the whole space.
Yeah.
No.
They like set up a little fake thing, and then you're like looking at all the knockoff like Mario costumes, and you're like, Mario, or
And
you know what I mean?
all
Like
the
they can't
costumes
say
hurt.
Mario. It's
Yeah.
like plumber costume. You're like,
Right.
Shut up.
Mario is actually not a bad one. It's like a zanned out Mario.
It's a me.
He's like, it's me.
Bar.
He's just really chill.
It's Mario.
It's me, Mario.
It's me, Mario.
Your neighbors think I'm smoking dope.
The neighbors think I'm smoking dope.
Sorry,
not
what,
selling.
What were you saying? You were at, sorry.
Oh, I had to be, and I bought I'm a beer. I was just a beer.
yeah. Sometimes it's like no frills. Let's just get straight to the point.
Straight up. I was like, there was a lot of ones that were like boner jokes.
Yeah,
You know
my
what I mean?
dad, like the first year my dad was divorced, he went as the genie thing that where he was like the lamp,
Yes.
and I think he had taken off. There was an attachment that said "rub me" part, and that was pretty weird.
So he didn't want the
didn't want to
boner
get rubbed,
component.
'cause-
But he was freshly divorced, which is kind of when peak season to get rubbed.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Right.
something a lot of guys would want to get rubbed.
No, I think it probably seemed funny in the moment, and then when it was time to get ready for the party, it was like, oh,
Yeah.
no, never mind.
Did you see all the tariff stuff?
There were tariff
There were
costumes.
multiple tariff costumes.
And I'm like, this is so hackneyed that I'm like, I kind of want it.
I was like, this actually might be. Yeah, like, do you see the shirt that said "Once I was afraid, now I'm terrified," but with tariff? And I was like, A, that's not a costume. B, I'm
That's
pretty sure
not a
if
costume.
you're trying to copy the song, it's "First I was afraid," right?
First I
It
was
was
afraid.
"Once I was afraid, now I'm terrified."
Also, that's not the words either. It's petrified.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't. Yeah,
It was just a
that
t-shirt.
pissed me off.
And then there was a dress up as the list of tariffs.
Yeah, it's literally the one I saw was
Yeah.
just the list of tariffs, and I'm like, it's like or like the exchange rate, or
Yeah.
and I'm just like, who's buying this?
Like, when did the tariff thing happen? I guess they like probably have a team that's like throughout the year, like, all right, we're calling this one, start making them.
Yeah.
And they just got way ahead of their skis there.
Straight up, if you're trying to do something that's like a Trump adjacent kind of like costume, it's,
Yeah.
like, it's just there's so much new shit every
Yeah.
30
Yeah, that's
seconds that
true.
you're already
Yeah.
left. Yeah, you're like that's like 30 things ago.
I
yeah.
think that if you, no matter what state you're in, if someone shows up to your Halloween party wearing like the tariffs costume, it's immediately like a stand your ground.
Yeah,
state
you're
where
allowed
you
to shoot.
You get to shoot them with a gun.
you absolutely get to shoot. There was a woman. This corporate gig that I did, like they had like a costume contest, and then like some people were kind of going all out, and there was one woman who's like kind of I couldn't tell if she was dressed up as a pregnant woman, or I'm like, or is this a reference to something I don't know? Where there's
Right.
and then I'm like, and I literally had to be like, is that a costume or are you just pregnant? She's like, I'm just pregnant. I'm like, sick. No, I knew.
Was
No,
she
I
wearing
knew.
a costume on top of it?
She was wearing like, it was confusing because it wasn't just like a pumpkin sweater or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it looked like it might have been a
been part
costume.
of it.
I'm like, is this Juno? Is this like a Juno fit? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Are you pregnant Woody from Toy Story?
That actually would be funny.
It'd be pretty good.
Pregnant Woody. I say we go back and digitize the old.
Should we all do that this year?
Pregnant Woody.
Next Woody.
There's a
Next
snake in my
Halloween.
boot,
Okay, am I?
and I'm
about to say, I was thinking
morning.
Yeah.
next year I think we'll do pregnant Woody.
Am I talking like that?
No. That was exaggerated.
Now we're putting it on you.
Now I'm scared I'm high. What's in this?
That's exactly where we want you. Yerbuzz, dude. They make hard yerbuzz. Have you had those?
No.
It's like a hippies Four Loko.
Straight up.
That's like a
Hippie Four Loko.
It is.
girl with armpit hair Four Loko.
Exactly, because it's got an upper and a downer in there.
Right.
Now,
I love an upper and a
You guys
downer.
were just at OSU.
Yeah.
OH.
But I'll tell you what, I went to Ohio University, so I
Yes.
went to not Ohio State,
Right.
not the.
You went to
Ohio
Bobcat.
State. Bobcats.
B.O.
Claws up.
BCATS, cardiac cats. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you. Oh, yeah.
Muck Miami.
Wait.
Our rival is Miami of Ohio.
Here's my.
And they would
question.
sell shirts that said Muck Miami. And I'm like, I think we're allowed to burn down the school now.
My English teacher went to Miami, the one in Ohio.
Yeah.
And kids figured out pretty quickly if you told her, if you made it seem like you thought she went to the one in Florida, it would get her like really riled up and sidetracked. And I don't ever understood that. It was like, that's probably a better school. I would totally want people to think I went to the one.
To think you went to the U. Have you watched the Netflix where there's five? They follow five NBA guys. I remember watching the last season of it, and it's like it's a pretty fun show. It's like 'cause you get to see them through the whole season, right? And like last year they had like LeBron or
Anthony
like
Edwards.
exactly, and like it was a good like I came away from it kind of liking everyone more and
Right.
everyone and being like, oh, these are all fairly likable guys,
Yeah.
or at least off camera. You're like, you see their home life. I just watched this year's, and I'm like, James Harden is such a cock.
Oh,
Is he really?
I mean, that was my takeaway from watching Starting Five. I'm just like, this guy is just so unlikable. He's just such a wiener, man.
Yeah.
what does he do?
He's just when like you get to actually like see his career zoomed out. They kind of like give you he's just bad vibes. Like I think he's like your classic locker room cancer kind of
Yeah.
guy. You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh, this guy's like just no fun. He's just kind of a bummer.
Imagine Team Doctor diagnosed you with locker room cancer.
Right, yeah, you got diagnosed with terminal locker room cancer. Stage 4. But he's like, my girlfriend, they're like interviewing his girlfriend, and she's like, I didn't know that it was him, and he kept calling my phone 8 times, and then he eventually FaceTimed me, and then I picked it up, and he's like, I'm like, oh, that's bad vibe.
Right. Yeah.
That's bad vibe.
Wait, so he had your number, but you didn't have his, and
Correct.
he was spam calling you?
Correct.
They
Awesome.
say for sales, right? 7 touches.
Yeah, you want 7 touches.
Yeah.
And that one of them is go to their house.
Right.
No, step 1, go to their house. Step 2, wait in their driveway. They have to come out eventually.
He's like soliciting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's selling.
It's kind of like how when you ask your grandma how like your grandpa got her.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
He just would wait outside my classroom. You didn't even
He
go to
was my
school.
bus driver when I was 12. You're like,
He'd say, Darlene, I'm not opening these bus doors until you go on a date with me.
and then I'm like, no, I need to go to school.
He would drop all the other kids off and make me stay.
He would throw rocks
seat
in
was
my
the
window.
only seat that had a seatbelt on it. And he was the only one that had a key to it.
And he would always slam on the brakes. And all the other kids
Would just fly.
would just fucking fly. Did you ever have like a bus driver situation when you were a kid?
Yeah, all the time. There were a couple. I had one that came out unscathed in my mind. Mr. Brown was like the nicest guy of all time. And then we had one, I think I told Willie this before, but all year we were trying to get him to hit this one speed bump. And he was like, no, guys, this is my job.
Not doing it.
No, I'm taking this seriously. Like, that would put you guys in danger. And then on the last day, he just had this like grin on his face, and we were like, "Are we doing it?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he hit this thing going literally 40 miles an hour. And like,
That's awesome.
yeah.
just absolutely bottoms out the bus, just
Flips the
destroys. Yeah, all of his worst fears about hitting his feet.
There's like kids like screaming, crying. And he turns around and he goes, "We did it, kids."
I did that for you.
This episode is brought to you by Cash App. Willie, you got Cash App?
I have Cash App, and let me tell you, I love it. I love Cash App so much that I've started just sending money back and forth with my roommate for hours every night, just because it's fun. And then sometimes when I get bored, I'll buy a little Bitcoin or make a little, quick little investment.
Come on.
I mean, there's just nothing better than Cash App. Do you remember when you got your first job?
Yeah, of course.
Wouldn't it have been nice to get your money a little earlier than payday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you weren't up to speed already, Cash App is way more than just a safe way to send and receive money. With the Cash App card, you unlock a ton of perks without all the fees. Enjoy benefits like early exclusive access to nationwide concert pre-sales, talking Kendrick Lamar, The Weeknd, Sabrina Carpenter, MJ Lenderman, This Is Lorelei, Geese, Racing Mount Pleasant, plus discounts on everyday purchases and popular brands you're probably already spending money on. Cash App also adds security to your money by declining suspicious card transactions and sending you a notification to make sure the payment is really you. If your card is ever lost or stolen, you can lock it with just one tap right in the app. Spend with confidence with the Cash App card today.
For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code FRIDAY10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply.
Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures.
Guys, we want to take a quick moment to talk about a new sponsor of the pod, Lucy. Lucy is intelligent nicotine for adults, designed by scientists to deliver the most satisfying nicotine experience and always tobacco-free. Whether you use nicotine to enhance focus, boost your energy, or relax, there is a Lucy for you. They offer products from hydrating breakers to pouches to gum with individual servings ranging from 4 milligrams all the way up to 12 milligrams, ensuring satisfaction for even the most demanding nicotine routines.
What's your favorite, Lucy?
Right now, I'm back on the 8 milligram mint. I was on. Jackie was on a little apple cider kick when the fall came around, but
It wasn't.
sometimes you got to get back to basics. I use it for focus. I use it to get energized. I use it to relax. I use it. Hey, F it. I'll say it. I have one when I have a couple beers.
Woo!
We got a vending machine in the office. We got boys left and right using these things.
And girls.
And girls, if you are looking to get a little wild, try that 12 milligram pouches. They're more powerful than the competition.
Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/Friday and use promo code Friday to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Again, that's lucy.co and use code Friday to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every customer is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Let's get back into the episode.
I saw this video yesterday that made me laugh so hard, where it was a when you get like a cop like Axon body cam and you get to like watch like them like pursuing some criminal.
Yeah.
It was one of those, and they're that new technology that cops have where they can catch a runaway vehicle with like that lasso.
I have seen, it's like a net almost.
It's like a net that it like hooks onto one of their tires, and then it's like they have a leash on the car in front of them.
Yeah.
So
you can tear out the fucking axle.
Dude, the title was Cops Recover Stolen Vehicle, and it's like, oh, awesome! Because I've had my car stolen before. I'm like, this would be awesome to get your car back. They get the car on the lasso, and then the guy stops, realizes he's caught, puts it in reverse, goes like parallel with the car, and then just takes off. And when it reaches like the end of the slack, it just rips the back two wheels off. And it's like, if that was my car, it's like, why wouldn't you just let him get away and like recover it later? Like now, I don't have a car.
Yeah, the cops give you a call. Just so you know, sir, we recovered your car. We got the asset.
You totaled it.
Great. You're like, it's fully fucked. It's actually 100% ruined.
Hey, so
Unfixably
good
ruined.
news. We got kind of a good news, bad news situation. We have your car in our possession, but it is completely totaled.
Cosmically fucked.
It's completely destroyed. Also, we killed the guy. Did he give himself up? Yes. He did.
It was actually like he was being super cooperative.
Unfortunately, we had to shoot him 11
Kind
times.
of get some of the heat off our back. We just shot him with our guns.
There's like bullet holes. And
We got kind of scared because of his mustache, and we shot him 11 times.
Dude, I saw a video of a guy. He was getting away from some crime on a motorcycle, and the newscaster, you know, and like it's on the news, and they're following it with a helicopter.
Yes.
The guy's kind of giving like color commentary on it. He was like following the motorcycle, and the guy's clearly very comfortable on a motorcycle. And the newscaster's telling us this. He's like, "This is very impressive what he's doing." He was putting something in his backpack, so neither of his hands were on the handlebars. And the newscaster's like, "This is very dangerous what he's doing. Like this, you know, only 1% of motorcyclists can do this." And then 2 seconds later, the motorcycle just hits a car going like 90 miles an hour, and the guy flies off. And the newscaster guy was like, "That is exactly what I was talking about. That was very dangerous." And it was like, "Yeah, we obviously can see this is dangerous. This guy's..."
Yeah, exactly. From a mile away, this guy is, going to die.
You don't need to commentate this. We know that driving a motorcycle 100 miles an hour with no hands.
Also, having having a newscaster live, like narrating
Right.
a thing. I remember one time there was like a brutal car chase where the guy gets out and they're like zoomed in, like he's now on foot running from the cops, and it's like a local news guy being like, and he's now on foot and he's running from the cops, and you can see there's cops on the other street that they're gonna head him off. So even if he jumps over this fence, it looks like he's caught. So and then he gets caught, and then immediately the guy gets surrounded and just pulls a gun immediately, and then the guy goes, and the newscaster goes. And looks like he's surrounded now. And get off of it, get off it, get off it, get off it, get off it, and it's like, but it's like this is what you get for live, narrating this. It's like
sort
a
of a
fucked up
delay.
thing.
I've seen one where he jumps into the highway, and they're like, "Oh," and he's running onto the highway, and he's clearly about to get smoked, and they're still on it. And then he's like, okay, pull off." It's like you knew exactly what was gonna happen.
Yes, exactly. It's
They
like,
filmed
what's the
until
best
they had
pace
plausible deniability that they're like, we didn't think that was.
I was watching Cops. Were you? I either told you about this or you were watching it with me. It was they're pursuing this guy, and he runs into the woods, and then I think he didn't realize, he wasn't familiar with the territory. He accidentally ran off a cliff, and
Not great.
And the cop followed him, and they were both fine. It wasn't like, sorry, a cliff is like a stretch. It was like 30 feet though, and so they both fell.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's some broken leg.
We watched that.
yeah, I don't remember where we were watching this, but the guy runs off, and then the cop, it was like Looney Tunes where the cop like runs off and then realizes there's no more ground.
Have you seen the new Cops Crops?
Crops?
Yeah, it's like
Crops?
it's like a Midwest thing that sucks.
No, what is it?
You're watching
It's
Crops.
live streamed farming.
Have you seen
Why
that?
did I think that? I thought, fuck. No, I got Willie Deed.
You got deed.
I
bro.
got Deed, dude.
Yeah,
I got
You
Deed,
getting deed, You
dude.
getting deed.
This is real. You know Segways?
Yeah, of course.
The guy that invented the Segway. Do you know how he died?
Segue.
He rode a Segway off a cliff.
Wait, that actually leads me into
That's real.
my next thing I wanted to
It's
say.
like Oppenheimer. He's like, what have I created?
I like to think it's
It was an accident.
Is that real?
I thought you meant he was like, these things are getting too powerful.
yeah. What have I done? I must end this.
I now am become two wheels maker of transportation. I am become mall cop.
Become mall cop. Have you ever ridden a Segway?
No, I had sex in high school.
Oh, sorry.
My neighbor Patrick Hopkins had one, and he used to whip that thing.
Just for like,
I got Roadhead on a
around
Segway.
You got Roadhead on a Segway?
it's like 69ing because you can only be standing directly straight up.
It's a standing 69.
Her ankles are steering.
They're hard to get off though, because you move them by leaning. So like when you want to get off of it, you're like, if I lean at all, it will move.
Oh, you're talking about just like the hoverboards. I was picturing the one with
I'm thinking of the
handles.
one with the handles.
Oh, okay. Why'd your Patrick Hopkins had like a recreational one?
He commuted with it.
No.
Yes.
To where? Does he live in the mall?
No, he worked in City Hall. He was the town manager in Lancaster, and whenever Segways came out was like what 2007 or 8.
Yeah,
It's like
they
what?
Were,
Like we know we.
Earlier than that. I
Segways
bet
came
earlier
out
than
when?
that.
Like.
but they were like everyone was like they were
I'll throw out
revolutionary.
an 03.
Where are they street legal?
No shot.
I mean, I think he was on the sidewalk probably.
Right.
But he commuted every day. He wore a helmet and a Segway, and we'd see him going down the block every single day, and it was cool. I promise you, when he was doing it, it was cool.
There was nothing cool.
There's no shot that was cool.
It was cool. As a kid, I was like, "That's fucking cool."
Here's a segue
My parents got
for
a
you.
dumbass car. He's got that shit.
Here's a segue for you.
Wait, did you hear my joke earlier?
No.
You said, you know about the guy who invented the Segway? And I said, oh, that actually reminds me of another story.
That's a deeper cut.
Yeah, but I didn't know.
That's good.
Or I
though.
said something like that, yeah.
No, I just started thinking, like you were saying, like he was cool, right? Like because this was like a new thing, there was a narrow window of time where having a Segway was cool.
Yes.
We're like, but I'm like, what do you think Razor scooters will ever come back?
I feel like they kind of are now. Like kids in college I knew that had them, and it was like kind of...
Dude, I ate shit on those things a couple times.
Yeah.
Going down you hit one pebble of gravel like that, you're going over the front.
The wheels are just solid. So there's no give.
There's no give at all.
Yeah, there's no shocks or anything.
And there's also no ability for it to go over any obstacle.
Yeah.
Like anything will stop it, and you're going over.
I remember, the brake is also.
Oh yeah, it's designed.
Brittle.
It's
Metal
designed to burn a
on
hole
wheel.
in your foot.
Yeah.
I
Delete your wheel. Yeah.
was going down this hill in our neighborhood, and had to make a business decision of do you bail?
Do you ditch?
Or do I get a 3rd degree burn on my heel? Dude, I did. You know how my armpit's torched?
Yes.
I got chemical burn on my armpit.
Damn, I've had
And
that before.
I texted Footy yesterday. So we have an early tea time on Wednesday, and right now I was in my room trying to figure out if I can swing a club because my armpit hurts so bad. And I sent him a text kind of explaining what happened. And I was like, if I was on his end, I would be like, this is the fakest excuse of all time.
This is a Willie D excuse
Yeah,
why you can't get to it.
you don't wanna
Someone's
golf-
bike broke down.
You don't want to golf at 6 a.m.
A bike broke down in front of me. I was all backed up down the boardwalk.
Let's rewind this real quick.
Yeah, Willie texted us. Willie was going to be a couple minutes
I
late.
didn't mean to hide.
He texted us and said, the bike in front of me broke down. We're in bumper to bumper traffic. I just picture everyone on the boardwalk lined up.
Oh, come on, go!
Ringing their bell.
Yeah.
What's the hold up there? Ring, 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 ring.
There's plenty of room to go around, but it's just one guy
Nah,
Come on, asshole.
I'm just chronically late, and I bike, so there's never an excuse. If your guy drives a car, you can be late and just always be like, "Sorry, my car trouble." But bike trouble doesn't really.
It doesn't hit the same, but I love that a guy's bike is broken down and there's still traffic is really good.
The bike lane's backed up all the way to the 405.
I was thinking about your show Crops.
Yeah, that show fucking sucks.
I saw a thing that could have been a good first episode of Crops. Have you seen this farmer in France? People have been squatting on his land, and he's had enough. And so he just comes he's on a tractor, and then he has this manure thing in the back, and he just goes and just sprays every single one of them. Pull this up,
dude.
Wait,
that's
what were you saying about
ACAB,
footy,
dude.
though? I cut you off.
Oh, I was saying if I was
crops are
all
Footy,
crops are potatoes.
if I was Footy, I would. He took it really well, and he was like, "Damn, I'm sorry. Keep me posted." But I would be like, "You were such a liar." That sounds like such a
Well, that's when you show him a picture of your chemical burn armpit.
That's
dude.
true, yeah.
Was it deodorant that reacted bad? I've had that happen too.
look at
Dude.
this.
I've also
Guys are trying. So he's going to spray them with the manure.
I've seen this guy.
And guys are trying to break into his tractor to stop him.
Yes, well, because there was something about they're trying to take his land or something, and he goes like, "Oh, you're trying to take my land? I'm
Look
gonna
at this
spray
guy.
you with shit." Oh, he's just absolutely hosing them all with manure.
That guy.
Oh, that one guy got blasted.
Oh, he got fully.
Well,
This is like a Jackass sketch.
I know.
And the shit was all anonymously supplied.
Yeah, exactly. Or it was all from my wife.
Yeah, where you get hit with like a chunk of corn.
Look, it
you
says it
realize
up.
it's like human food.
At the top.
Oh.
Now here's all right. So if you get sprayed like that with God knows what, looking
Yeah.
like a septic tank,
Yep.
is it worse if it's human poop, or is it worse if it's animal poop?
It's way worse if it's human poop.
I think so too.
I think it's worse if it's depends what kind of animal. Like a rabbit one.
Rabbit are little pellets.
That
Yeah, those are little Butterfinger BBs,
shotgun,
dude.
yeah.
Those
Dude,
little beer pellets.
I still have nightmares about that guy that pooped on our fence. That was the grossest human poop I've ever seen.
What, the one out there?
Yeah, we have a
Have you
video.
ever seen this video?
I have a video.
There's
Luke.
been multiple videos here of guys pooping right in
Yeah.
on the
so
on this
funny,
block.
dude.
was
It's
here-
like straight licky.
I was the only one in the office. It was a Saturday morning, and
Grinder.
No, I had to grab. I was actually grabbing Lucy's, believe it or not.
Rise and grind.
I came outside and I saw these 2 feet standing there. I thought it was Sam Barrett because they were his shoes. And then the guy just turns around. I'm like, huh. And then I just hear, and a squirt of poop hits the wall and then lands on the ground. Ugh.
But was there turd integrity, or was it pure
It was
licky?
literally like
All lickies, no solids.
It was a guy that probably hasn't had food, only drugs for the last 36 hours.
I the first time I ever went to Portland, Oregon, they have a pretty wild. They got a lot of homeless folks
got a
there,
problem
right? Which, I lived in cities my entire adult life. It had, we out here, I get it. It sucks, but it's part of living in the city. And I was like,
That'd be a good news headline. On the homeless crisis, Luke Null says, "We out here."
we out here. We out here. We get it. They're doing their best, I'm walking around downtown Portland. I'm having a good time. I'm getting my voodoo donuts. I'm doing Portland shit.
Right.
I'm enjoying the city.
Wearing toques,
Exactly.
flannel.
Exactly. I'm starting a grunge band. I know that's credited
And
to
you're
Seattle, but I
climbing
think
a
Portland.
pine tree.
Exactly. I'm enjoying a pine tree from the top. I round a corner and I see a gentleman
Right.
blasting buckshot. Just liquid buckshot all over a glass door of a business that isn't opened yet. And I just remember being like, tough. That's tough.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's tough.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, maybe that business sucks. Maybe that bar or
That's true.
restaurant.
Maybe they wronged him. Maybe he was coming back to Pretty Woman then.
That's exactly right. Maybe he's probably pretty
Shitty
womaning
woman.
them.
It's going back to
Shitty woman.
I mean, imagine being like, this is probably a real day that like a Portland barista has had, where you wake up, it is bone chillingly cold. You haven't seen the sun in 104 days.
Right.
Get in your car, a little Elliott Smith's playing.
Wait, that's like your thing you always say.
What?
So whenever we talk about the Pacific Northwest, you always say, haven't seen the sun in 104
That is
days.
one of their things.
Dude, my mom.
Is that a
that's
specific number that...
it's my mom. No, it's a quote from my mom.
That's okay.
Someone said, so my parents had my middle sister in Seattle,
Oh, cool.
and they moved from Seattle to Maine because they came to Maine for a vacation to see my dad's parents, and my mom was like so happy to see the sun. And she said, my grandma said that my mom told her she hadn't seen the sun in 104 days. I haven't
that's
seen the
just true.
sun in 104 days.
And now that's locked in your brain.
It's like a stim. It's like every time we talk about the Pacific Northwest, I swear to God, it's like, I was like, wait, why have I heard that exact number before? Yeah.
I feel like there was sometimes like stuff is just like hammered into your brain and
Right.
you don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Like for some reason the number 75 just pops in my brain.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, dude, I was out there for like 75 hours. And I'm like, and it took someone calling me out. Like my brother was like, you say that you're why 75 your
Yeah.
go-to? And I'm like,
There are some numbers that are funnier than others when they're describing a unit of time.
totally.
Shut it.
What's he talking about?
Will's been on a 6-7 kick where it literally he's been going.
All my friends are into it, so obviously I'm going to catch a little bit
Rip
of
one
the
off
fever.
for us.
Yeah, get out of your system.
I'm not going to do it. It's fucking dumb. It's fucking
Do it. Do it.
I'm not going to do it.
What's the funniest number you can think of right now?
It's really huge among the demographic of my friends, so I'm just trying to
3,
keep up.
2, 1, 42.
Wait, what's the funniest number?
Well, that's the
funny breaking the color barrier in baseball.
yeah, exactly. And that's also the number. I'm pretty sure 42 is the number of the universe. That's the meaning of life and everything. from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yeah. They say, what's the meaning of life? And then the answer is 42.
You know
Right?
what?
Isn't that right?
Yeah, that is right. That is
Okay,
right. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I think 42 is a funny number. For some reason, I think I don't like 43.
112.
112? Pretty funny.
How about this?
Rating numbers. Yeah, we just do a tier. We do one of those tier makers based on how funny a number is.
104 is S tier. That's
You know-
something like there's a kid out there live streaming right now
Yeah, 104.
who's ranking numbers and like Dorito chip
All
flavors.
right, can I ask you a real question though?
Please.
Because I can't do the numbers thing all day because I have other shit to do after this. And I can't.
What do you have to do after this?
I gotta play Who's High.
That's true. We do
playing-
have a Who's
Playing
High video.
later.
Yeah.
Guess who's high?
I better get high. I don't want to
I'm
be.
also gonna be bummed if I'm not high.
If I'm the guy who-
like I kind of want to get high. Yeah.
Dude, you know what we were talking about before you got here that I'm like, this is actually a good point and it needs to be heard by the listeners.
Yeah.
You were saying that you just got done with Sober October.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, it's the worst month. It's the worst month to do it.
It's the worst month
And
to be
Luke
sober
had a
for.
really
Yeah.
good point. Luke said he thinks, and I agree now. I think he thinks Sober October is only a thing because it rhymes.
100%.
Because
It's the
October
worst month to do it.
is one of the best.
Halloween, Oktoberfest,
It's
fall
football
beers.
season.
Yeah.
The amount of
Dry January is goaded.
yeah.
Dry January makes more
There's
sense.
nothing going on
Because
and
you're
just
lying
went
to
nuts on
yourself.
the holidays.
Yeah, exactly. You just ate a lot at the holidays, and you just lied to yourself for a New Year's resolution that you're like,
Yeah.
I'm going to be better.
Yeah. The amount of Sundays that I spent this October that I will never get back, that I was sober and
I think 4.
I could have been blacked out drunk
Probably
watching
4.
football.
Yeah, probably.
I will never get those back.
You're never
I had to
gonna
sit
get those
there and watch 7 hours of commercial free football
Starts now.
which isn't even commercial free anymore.
It's not
just-
commercial free anymore.
commercial.
Dude, my
page.
dad just discovered Red Zone. Oh my god.
Now that it's jumped the shark.
The text I got the first day he had it, he could not believe the technological advances we've made as a society. He spent his entire life just picking one game and watching that. He could not believe it. He was like, this is fucking awesome. And then he immediately started pitching me on other things. Like I had any say. He was like, why is there, we gotta get Red Zone for college football.
He's like, we need Red Zone for Harry Potter movies. You skip all the in-between scenes and just show me the cool shit.
Do you hear my new theory on best way to watch Harry Potter? Watch it in reverse order so Voldemort gets less powerful.
so that he becomes, eventually, his ultimate form is he's on the back of the head of a guy with a turban.
He just kind of slowly makes his way into Professor Quirrell's head.
I know it's 8 a.m., but I've never had a Friday beer.
Is that real?
It's real. I've never had one.
Wow. You gotta have one. Wait, can I ask you my real question though?
Wait, I want the first sip reaction.
Oh my god, Redmond's gonna have a field day with this.
Oh, what the fuck?
Dude, I got a bone to pick with Redmond on the Friday Beers TikTok.
The flavors. I just saw how I was going to die.
That's the guarantee.
Wait, how is it? How is it gonna happen? How are you gonna die?
Christmas Eve,
Open too many presents.
2075.
Open too many presents.
Making love to my elderly wife. I'm trying to throw some hip in a way that, but to prove to myself that Champ still got it.
Right.
But Champ don't got it no more. And I feel my hip click, and then my heart just gives out, and the angels come down and scoop me up, and they go, "Here you go, sir. One of these has been waiting for you."
Kept it on ice.
Dooley's waiting for you.
Dooley's here.
It's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve 2075, and you sneaked down in the middle
Wait,
of
did
the
you
night.
get 2075?
Yeah.
You love that number.
75. I didn't even think about it.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's kind of weird, dude. See, it's like baked in.
Did you ever, when you were a kid, did you ever like slowly remove the tape on the presents so that you could peek and see what you were getting?
100%. Especially when you had to wait for one of your siblings to open. It's like,
No, I'm saying like weeks in advance.
Oh yeah,
that
I would
too.
like definitely shake him and stuff.
See, I would go for that. I knew where my parents were hiding, like in their room sometimes, and like my
Oh, they
mom
wouldn't
or
put
dad-
them under the tree all December.
Sometimes they would, but then there were ones from Santa
Yeah,
that they would keep like in their closet. And I remember being like, please tell me that they got me some Star Wars Episode 1 figures. Please. I need Darth Maul. with the action figure that can swing the double-sided lightsaber.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Oh,
yes, they got
new
it.
guy like Darth Maul, and he's just like in the local mall. But he's
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
No, it's Darth Maul,
Paul
but
Blart.
he has two
Paul Blart.
segways.
Yeah.
He's a double-sided segway. So
Two
if he,
goes both ways.
If he like wants to go the other way, yeah, he just leans all the way forward.
Wait,
Dude, I wonder if it's possible to ride two Segways at once. Hey, Segway company, sponsor us and then send us
do they
two
even make them
Segways.
anymore? Or do you think all the companies are like,
They're like, why would we do it? They still do like Segway tours of like
you're right, I've
random
seen
ass
those.
cities.
Maybe here.
Yeah, they do them in the parking lot here.
Yeah. They do.
Yeah,
They
it's really
really
Of the
embarrassing.
parking lot, they're like, and this is Wilden Allen's bike. And that,
and this now, and take a look at this lady. She dresses very differently depending on the weather.
Depending on the day. And this used to be a Chipotle. It isn't anymore, but it used to be. And on your right, you'll see a guy taking a liquid shit all over the front of the building.
This is the liquid shit that Rusty was talking about on the podcast 4 times.
it's in like a
People are
glass
taking the
box.
pictures.
They like they've made it like a landmark.
Yeah.
Or no, it's the homeless guy's handprint in his poop, like at the Walk of Fame.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all the best homeless guys
oh.
from around town put their hands.
Most homeless guys.
What? The best. Did I say
The
most?
best.
No, you said the best. You said
I know.
It's
I was
the
just
best
saying,
home-
like,
No, but it would
that's
be-
how they rank them. It's like the least.
Most homeless. I'm most homeless.
He's more homeless than anyone else.
It's impossible to tell like what his articles of clothing used to be.
Yeah, he's just.
Jeans or as a shirt.
Sometimes that happens. Like, I've been, now that I'm back in Chicago, I'm riding the train again, right?
Yeah.
I call it the L.
He calls it the L. I call it the turn.
Is that a thing?
No, it's like the train, but I say I'm gonna go ride the turn.
Yeah, that's good.
But every once in a while, it'll be like around rush hour, like a lot of train cars will be full,
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh shit, I didn't even think everyone's coming back or going to work or whatever, and I'm like, because I don't work. But then the train comes and my car is like packed car, fully empty car, and I'm like, sick.
Too good to be true.
I'm like, but I knew right away. I'm like, something's gonna be up in here. There's a reason why no one's in there. Sure enough, guy in there, lots of poop and pee all over the floor in there, and it's just like the kind of like scent wall that hits you, and you're like, yeah, I can't do it. Because every once in a while you'd be like, I could do it. I just want to
tough
see
it out. Yeah.
The most homeless guy ever has harnessed the power of his piss and shit, and he's like hovering in the middle. He's like a
He's
Avatar
Doc Ock.
airbender.
Yeah,
You walk in and he just throws a wall of poop at you.
Yeah. He's airbender.
My mom sent our family group chat a video of a guy pulling his pants down on the subway and rubbing it on the pole that you put your hand on, and then sent, LOL, Kara, this is probably how you got strep when we went to New York.
That's actually really funny.
My mom's really good. She got this new puppy, and the foster woman was like, yeah, she's done growing. Like, this is gonna, it is just, she's been growing like a weed. And she sent a video the other day. I don't know why my mom gave her access to this, but she'd somehow gotten like an empty, either like yogurt or like cottage cheese tub stuck on her head. And instead of helping her, my mom's just filming, like cracking up, being like, sweetie, just shake it off. And then the dog shakes it off. But she could have knocked all sorts of stuff over. That's just a little look
She could
into,
have gotten into some
that's
rambunctious
just a little
trouble.
look into my family. It's kind of
What's the puppy name?
Georgie.
Georgie.
I still haven't met her, but I'm very excited.
What kind of pup?
She looks like maybe like a little Jack Russell mix, but she's got one of those. We've only been a girl dog family.
Girl
'cause,
dog.
Girl dog.
We're really into
Shout out
rubbing
to
the
the girl dogs.
bellies, and sometimes I feel like
Nips.
I can't rub boy bellies because there's like their wieners in the middle.
And there's not enough nipples.
Why is there? Why? Oh my god! When I was a kid, I was rubbing my grandpa's dog, and I called him over frantically, and I was like, "Flora's got a tick. Flora's got a tick on her belly." And my grandpa came over, and he's like the most serious guy in the world, and he was like, "That's her nipple." And then we just had to sit there and be like, "This is a weird thing to be talking about." Yeah, he came over and squeezed it. No, I think that's
Well, I just popped it, so I don't know what you want me to do with that.
We burned it off, which is what you're supposed to do with ticks.
Ticks, right?
We burned her nipple off, so
It worked.
thank you for reporting.
All right, here's my deal with Uranus, the planet.
Sure.
Like,
This is your deal?
This is my deal.
Here's my deal, and here's your anus.
No, my deal is when did they find Uranus? Like in the last probably 50 years, right?
What? No, they like the Greeks.
Galileo or
yeah.
some shit.
Uranus.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, a lot of them are named after,
Wait,
like,
I want to hear him flesh this out.
yeah,
Where
what
were
were
you
you
gonna
gonna
go?
say?
yeah. Where were you going?
You were getting. You were
Let him
letting,
cook.
You were letting him off the hook too early there. Where was that gonna go?
Nah. What y'all do this weekend?
No.
Okay.
Wednesday.
It's Tuesday.
Ask me about my butthole. That is what my shirt says, and that's because we are very lucky to be working with our friends at Tushy. A-hole, stuffing slot, gravy spout, Santa's coal hole. They're only naughty words if you wipe, okay? Your friend who is experiencing a full body betrayal in the bathroom doesn't want a beard oil kit, okay? Give them daily dignity and endless luxury they'll actually use with a Tushy bidet. I'm serious, guys. You have a bidet?
I have a Tushy actually.
Yeah.
I got a Tushy probably 2 years ago.
Yep.
It took me a few minutes to install, and it has given me years of pleasure. I've told you that sometimes I think I stay on the Tushy a little too long.
I know. Your Tushy loves the Tushy.
I am giving this the Rusty stamp of approval.
Yep.
It has literally changed my life.
What's your butthole like?
It is so clean, and let me tell you, I probably go through one pack of toilet paper like a year now because I just need a little bit to dry off after.
Yeah, it's unreal. Your butthole is really great.
My butthole is the talk
His
of the town.
butthole is so good, and it's honestly a perfect gift.
Guys, Tushy Bidet gives you 2-in-1 benefits, reducing irritation and preventing micro tears with soothing water instead of scratchy toilet paper or damaging wet wipes.
And did you know that people who made the switch to Tushy use up to 80% less TP?
That's what I'm talking about.
No clogged toilets, no more wasting money on something that does an inferior job cleaning your body. Guys, remember, a-hole is only a naughty word if you wipe. For a limited time, our listeners get 10% off their first bidet order when you use code Playdate10 at checkout. That's 10% off your first bidet order at hellotushy.com with promo code Playdate10.
Will, you had kind of a crazy wallet before you got into the Ridge game. What were you working with?
I used to have a 3-pound wallet that was the size of sort of like a small meerkat, and I couldn't fit it in my wallet. Freudian slip. I couldn't fit it in my pocket, and it stunk because it was mostly meerkat. Then I switched to Ridge, and let me tell you, it's been a huge upgrade. Seriously, this stuff, it's light. It's light, it's thin, it's smooth, it's sleek. It looks cool. I mean, wallets are like something that I feel like there's been virtually no innovation in the last 50 years. And finally, they have a cool modern wallet. It's got a little clip for my cash. It's got a little thing where all my cards pop out.
Yeah, boy.
Love my Ridge. It's the Ridge 2.0, too. It holds up to 12 cards plus cash. And it's not just about wallets when you get with Ridge. I mean, don't get me wrong. They have over 100,000 5-star reviews, proof that people love to receive them as a gift, too. But they also do stuff like power banks.
Come on.
Show them your power bank. Also sleek, sturdy, durable. I mean, I always am running low on juice. Look at that.
When I'm on the go,
Skiddly,
pops
skiddly
right
bop.
on there. It's got
skiddly bop.
USB-C. It's got lightning. It's got all the good stuff.
Dude, and I lose my wallet. You
Yeah.
can get the Ridge tracker card. So it tracks your wallet for you in like the Find My app, which is super easy. Peace of mind for holiday travel and gifting. I mean, give a gift that stays out of the junk drawer and finds its way into everyone's routine, right? Like, you don't want to find it in the back corner of the room. Like, you give them a Ridge wallet, you're going to see them wearing it every day, wearing it, using it. They're going to love it.
Guys, for a limited time, Ridge is having their huge Black Friday sale. Head to RIDGE. Get up to 47% off your order. This is by far the biggest discount they've gotten all year. That's ridge.com for up to 47% off your order during the biggest sale of the year. After you purchase, they will ask where you've heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you.
Let's get back into the episode.
Luke, I wanted to ask you, when you did SNL, you had Donald Glover on. How was he?
Dude, the best.
Really?
I love
Really nice.
the year. For me was not great, right?
Yeah.
I just took a beating more times than not. Just,
Yeah.
And so he was the host the second to last week I was there. So I'm like, riding pretty low. Like
Okay.
I'm like, I'm gonna get fired. They're not letting me do anything. But like, I love Donald Glover, and I've loved Donald Glover's stuff for so long. Like, I'm talking
The Derek
Comedy was like
Comedy, yeah.
huge for me when I love Derek Comedy, Childish Gambino from the early days.
Yeah.
I'm talking like on the Derek Comedy website, they had like little like click here to download the MP3s at the
Yeah.
bottom of the like, and he came in and to my little office, and it was like not even the size of the set, and you know, you get to like pitch them whatever you want. You know, they take the host goes around to everyone's like little office on
Okay.
Tuesday night.
Cool.
And he comes in, and I was just like trying to play it cool, but I'm like, there's no wind in my sails. I'm beat down, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, hey man, I got a song that I wanted to pitch you, but I just want to let you know, like, been a huge fan for a long time, love Community, love Derek Comedy, and then I said, I actually downloaded the original Childish Gambino MP3s on the bottom, like the freebies. And
Yeah.
the minute I said that, he went from like just like feeling me out to being like to ride hard. Like,
Really?
He like right away he was like, dude, he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, man. And he goes, so right away we start smoking weed in my office, which I'm like, this is kick ass.
That's awesome.
And he goes, I don't even want to sit on. He's like, I want to sit on the floor. So Donald Glover's sitting crisscross applesauce on my floor, and I play him this song demo
Okay.
that I was like, I just want to pitch it to him, and he goes, do you sell music? And I went, what? He goes, do you like professionally, like, do you sell songs? And I went, no. He goes, you should. He goes,
Whoa.
this is really good, man. And I went, what? He goes, did you record that here? And I was like, yeah. There's the recording studios on this floor. He goes, take me wherever you recorded that demo. Take me, and I immediately take him to the recording studio, and he doesn't know any of the words. I don't have anything printed out.
Yeah.
And he like listens to it one more time, and then he lays vocals on it on the track, on a scratch track.
Yeah.
And this was like the episode where he debuted "This Is America." Like this was like and Redbone. Like this was like that era.
Yeah.
And I have a recording of me and Donald Glover, like a demo, and I remember being like, "Oh my god!" He like gassed me up so much that I'm like, "Dude, this would be so sick." He's like, "I want to do this. I want to do this song in the episode. Like, I want to do like a music video for this." And I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Wait, what was the song
we
about?
can't hear it.
The song's title was this. You'll right away. You'll go. Obviously, they're never gonna do that. The song's title was, have you ever been horny, in parentheses, in a place where you shouldn't be horny? And that was like the vibe.
I
That's
like
awesome.
But it's like, just
Yeah.
like,
the way that Andrew teed this up. I thought this was a prank.
no.
No.
Oh, no. It reminded me, though, because I just moved, it reminded me of like moving. Like, have you guys had bad moving experiences?
I have had a pretty seamless.
Yeah.
You've had easy moves.
Yeah.
Then it's waiting
This
for you.
hasn't been on purpose. This is gonna make it sound selfish. I kind of like to slip in once whoever I'm living with has kind of already been there.
Oh, you send in a scout.
I just no. Like at my current place, I was still in college when they were living there, so I just kind of like slipped in, bought my mattress, and then kind of like slowly built my room up. In college, we didn't have a ton of stuff.
Right.
I've gone fully furnished my last two places.
Have you?
Yeah, I haven't bought furniture.
I've never done a
as an
fully
adult.
furnished. Then if you trash it, does the stuff stay?
Wait, pardon?
Like if
They,
you
like,
get
charge you.
marinara sauce all over the couch,
Right.
you're like,
We actually,
problem
we
now.
actually were like, we want a new couch, and she was like, all right, as long as it's nicer than that one. So you can just get. So we just got rid of the couch that she left and got a nicer one.
But you don't like get to keep that couch now, do you?
No, probably
Yeah.
not. No.
that sucks. See, we
Suggs.
Terrell Suggs,
Yeah.
Balsa Hard University.
Did he kill a guy?
Probably. He's on the Baltimore Ravens, and they're all
Ray
cheaters
Lewis
and
ki-
swindlers.
Ray Lewis killed a guy.
Ray Lewis definitely got rid of a knife
one
for a killer
guy.
at
We
minimum.
we don't talk about that enough. Ray Lewis killed a guy, and then his buddy was like, "I'll take the fall."
100% Ray Lewis is can fuck off.
And he gets to be on like national television, and we're like, "That guy killed a guy."
Yeah.
Andrew, you know this? He killed a guy outside a nightclub,
I mean, I'm not surprised.
and then his buddy was like, "I got you."
He's the scariest guy alive.
I don't have one friend.
I have nothing but hate for
Who they
the
think they're
Ravens.
gonna beat them Bengals?
Almost everyone this
Do
year.
you have any friend that would take the fall for you for any crime? Let's say like
I did have a
year in jail.
No, God, no.
Yeah.
Actual jail time, no. But when I was a kid, I did get. Maybe I was like 17, and we all went to the park where you're allowed to camp there, the campground, and we were just like high school drinking beers around the campfire,
Come on, man.
having a great time. And of course, some fucking rent-a-cop park ranger comes up, and then they call the real cops. So they show up like the guy's got a freaking infrared goggles. And we're like, what is he doing with the infrared goggles? And he's like, I know for a fact you guys were smoking marijuana here. And this was when it was illegal.
Honestly, if you get me with infrared goggles, I wouldn't even be mad. I'm just excited to be a part of that.
Oh, we were dead to rights. They had us right away. We were just
He like drone strikes you.
yeah, they delete us immediately.
Yeah, I actually walk up like, I got him.
That used to be a running bit that I had with my college roommates, which is like that if you were so obviously high in public that there would be like a police sniper on the building looking at the scope, and like they can only take the shot if they know 100% that you're high.
Right.
And so we would always do this bit, like you would do something very, very high in public, and they'd be like, "You're sniped." What you just did? You just walked like Metal Mario, dude. You just did.
Well, it's like, you know, they're like wiping those cartel boats like off the face of the earth right now with drones. Like, do you think we'll get to a point where it's just like a group of like high schoolers smoking in the woods?
Take the shot.
And then like we'll get drone footage of them just
Dude, that was it. But
what happened to Corey? He'd be like, oh, he was in the woods.
he got.
Their bong was too bright.
A drone got him.
The CIA
The CIA
got him.
took him out.
Cool.
But
CIA runs his group now.
they caught us with the weed, but we had smoked all the weed, and we got rid of all the beer cans, so they didn't have anything other than just the bowl.
Right.
And it was one guy that we didn't really know that well, and they got him with like a ticket or whatever. Like, and they were like, and the rent-a-cop guy goes, I'm gonna let you guys stay and have fun, but you guys all need to chip in and give him money for that ticket. That's a $500 ticket. And we're like, certainly, sir, absolutely, sir. We apologize, sir. And then he leaves, and we're like, we don't fucking care about Jason.
Was his name Jason?
I think his name was Jason. I almost dropped last name too.
Statham.
That was Jason Statham from Crank 2 High Voltage.
I was smoking weed with Jason Statham and all my high school buddies, and we got it.
And we absolutely let him take the fall.
Stuck in with. He's rich.
Here's one for you though. I had a bad move, right?
Yeah.
I just moved, right? Just moved to Chicago, but I had to move to New York the year I was at SNL, and we lived on the 33rd floor of a high rise, right?
Okay.
Which I don't know if you've ever lived on high up in a building. There's times where you're like laying in bed and you can like hear a fire alarm underneath you, and you're just like, oh, I die. So
Yeah,
someone is just like browning ground beef and let it roast too long, and now I'm gonna die because I'm at the top.
Yeah.
But we're moving in, and they had like elevators to help us move in, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, you guys have this elevator just for you guys to do your move. We're like, great. As we're moving in, they asked my wife, they're like, hey, just so you know, the woman on your floor across the hallway from you died. An old lady who's been here since like the 70s. She just died. Can we use your elevator, your move-in elevator, to exhume the body? Oh. And my wife's like, no problem. Rip it. I get in the elevator to go down and get another load, and they wheel two corners, wheel this body of this woman with a sheet over her in a wheelchair into the thing with me. And I'm like, oh. And I'm just like, okay, cool. And the corner, I hear the corners talking, and then one guy goes, she's definitely dead. But just so you know, the body is still settling. So, and then as soon as he says that, from under the sheet, I hear, like the last bit of air coming out of her. I'm just like, this is not going to be a good year. In New
Why
York.
did they let you in the elevator? Why,
They just wheeled right it. They didn't even. It was just like, and we're in, and we're in. Oh, and I'm just like, okay, sick. Well, I think they did go, do you want to leave? And I'm like, I'm fine. Like it is what it is, you know. But I just remember being like, this is a bad omen for what my year in New York's gonna be like.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I remember saying that to like
The body's like, good luck at SNL.
I hope
the elevator stops at the 13th floor.
Yeah, exactly.
And she stands up and walks out.
What the fuck? Halloween. Or
She probably would say Halloween.
What is the
She probably say Halloween.
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 She doesn't know what she's a new ghost. Zack and Cody say?
Halloween.
Oh.
New ghost.
She's a new ghost. She didn't know what to say. Halloween.
I'm still working on scary catchphrases.
Halloween.
I haven't found my thing.
Skeleton.
Pumpkin and goblin. Ghoul. What? What did you say? I don't know. I'm still... Honestly, I haven't had a lot of time to think of scary stuff.
I haven't had a lot of time to. It's like you're kind of my first guy to scare.
Under the sheet, it's like, taint. And you're like, what?
What? I'm just trying stuff out.
Are you trying to be a funny ghost?
Yeah,
We kind of don't do funny anymore.
we don't do funny anymore.
balls.
There should be more funny ghosts.
Mustard gas.
Mustard. Did they what? These sandwich ghosts?
Sandwich.
Prosciutto. Are you ordering? What is happening?
In the sandwich.
Sweet onion chicken teriyaki.
White rice.
Are you ordering a $5 footlong?
White rice.
Hot
black
peppers.
beans.
Are you ordering at Chipotle?
Mild corn, cheese, and guac.
And yes, I know that guac is extra.
And lettuce. Is guac extra?
What if that's what scared you?
Testes.
that
Shut up.
not the worst ghost.
There's a
Ghost fucking sucks.
This ghost sucks.
My house is haunted, but my ghost's kind of half-assing it.
My ghost isn't committing to it at all.
Nipples. That's not scary.
I'm not scared of that.
not scared of that.
Baseball. What?
Who's on? Are you doing Curly
Who's
and
on
Mo?
first?
Who's on first?
Third base.
Trouble.
Trouble.
Uh-oh.
Trouble.
Okay. I want to apologize for the thing I said about Uranus earlier.
No. I think you have to double down on it.
I forgot how old they'd probably named that shit.
I like that you thought that they just found Uranus like 20 years
50
ago.
No.
Yeah, you said 50.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought maybe that was like a newer one.
No, I think they're all pretty old. I've been getting those. Have you guys been getting like planet edits? It'll be
No.
like sex.
No.
It kind of like it like romanticizes like the planets. Earth will be like, ooh, like I'm too cold. Like I need to, get closer to the sun. And then Mars will like come around and it'll be like, I've got you, and it'll like pull her closer.
What's your FYP looking like?
Pull up like
Why is that your feed?
pull up like planet edits, like Instagram planet edits.
I feel like what you just described is like what a baby would get on their FYP.
Go to that. Maybe it's that one.
I went double platinum in the family group chat yesterday because my British cousin married into the family, but she's from England. And she sent it was like everyone send your addresses for like a save the date for our cousin's wedding. And she sent like United States at the end of her address. And my cousin was like, hey, I know you just became a citizen, but you don't have to put United States. And so then I put my address and then I put Earth, Milky Way. And it was viral.
It was an instant
It was getting
hit,
likes. It was getting crying, laughing emojis.
We're talking peel off 2 level
You know
shit.
what's good when people it's so funny they don't just go for the haha, they go and search for the crying laughing emoji.
Yeah.
Dude, I've got this group chat of like it was kind of like the heavy hitters of my fraternity that like kind of still keep in touch, like the funny guys.
The funny guys.
And I had one the other day because every once in a while there'll be a guy who's trying to have like an earnest moment.
And that's a dangerous thing to do in that group chat.
And he was talking about how he just had some, personal record in the gym or whatever, and how he's feeling like he's getting in really good shape or whatever. And life's actually been going like really well for him. And he talked about how he just put up 260 on bench or something, and I was kind of waiting to see like what the
is he gonna get dunked on or not?
Are we gonna be like supportive of Colin here or whatever?
Yeah, like pussy.
And I waited a second, and then I just said, I kind of mailed it in, but it was like, you're gonna need to be able to lift that much with the type of girls I've seen you take home. And this chat was relatively dormant that day. People were coming out of the woodwork, hitting it with
went nuclear.
with ha-has. And then my buddy Aiden Buckley just took it way too far, and everyone kind of stopped responding to that. And then like 12 hours later, someone just texted like, Aiden, what was that all about? And he goes, I blacked out when I sent that. Like he just got like too excited and he was firing from the hip.
I wanted to chime in,
Yeah.
and then I did something that was uncalled for.
Ready, aim, fire.
I do love, because there is certain group chats where you're like, am I gonna be earnest in here?
Right.
Like I got a group chat that's like just filled with a lot of my like Chicago comedy buddies.
Right.
And there's one of my friends is just like he can't not joke. You know what I mean? He's like that guy where he's like, there like the earnestness button doesn't work anymore. It's out of order. And I remember one time like he came into the group chat and just wrote, "Oops, my grandma died today." We went, "Wait, is that real?" And like he's like, "Yep, grandma died today." We go, you can't say oops.
He had to throw that into like
You can, if you're having a tough day, it's okay, and you want to like talk to your friends,
Yeah.
but you can't say, "Oops, my grandma died."
Yeah, your buddy who's just longing for any sort of serious connection, but can't. He hits a wall every time he tries to be serious.
That's this guy. "Oops, my grandma died."
My grandma did a thing this morning.
She tried something new.
Millennial grandma. I did a thing.
So I tried adulting today.
Dude, I've been watching that Murdaugh show. You know that new with the South Carolina people?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's based on a true story, but like they have to fill in a lot of gaps in like hard fact with kind of like dramatized conversations. So it kind of I'll have to Google a lot of stuff like,
Is this real?
did that actually happen or whatever? And there was one where the show is trying to explain to you like how fucked up this family has been for like a long time, and that it's not just this new group, but like the people before them were also kind of messed up. The grandma apparently complained to her husband, their grandfather, about how she hoped he would stop cheating on her. And his response in real life, according to this Hulu show, is that he called the newspaper and told them that his wife died and to print her obituary. And so
Wait, that did happen in real life?
I didn't look it up yet, but in the show that happens, and she is fully alive and their house is getting calls because her husband was like, she's dead. She goes, "Can you stop cheating on me?" And he goes, "All right," and called the newspaper and goes, "My wife died, print her obituary."
She's dead to me. She's dead to me.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome.
But if that's not true, that's
a
a
weird
wild thing.
Be a weird leap.
writer's room went crazy on that one.
What if Grandpa?
There are a couple of conversations where I'm like, you almost find yourself like kind of siding with them,
Right.
Where you're like, okay, they might have been bad, but like you can't just make them say whatever they want, whatever you want in private. Like they just make up these whole 30-minute chunks where you're like, you would have no way of knowing what happened in there.
100%. And there's a lot of that with any sort of like historical, like nonfiction, like any movie where it's like you don't know that, like the movie Napoleon or whatever. Like, it's like you don't know he said any of this shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But like the Murtaugh shit, because it's like relatively recent. Like we have a extended family that lives in South Carolina, and like anytime you go down to South Carolina and you mention the Murtaughs, without fail, anyone who any Playdate, what are the Playdaters?
Playmates.
Any Playmates out there that are in South Carolina, everyone in South Carolina has a story about how they tangentially know the Murdaughs.
Whoa.
Every single person
I'm from
in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I was like, really?
So do you know the Murdaughs?
I don't.
But you know someone who does.
But I know someone who does. Yeah. I was aware of who he was because he was I was in the political scene and he was like a big time Columbia lawyer.
yeah, he's in the political scene.
Have you guys watched the doc? Not the.
Yeah, I watched the doc.
Here's my
Suck me.
critique of the doc. You know how they use a lot of like Snapchat footage from these. If there's a recent crime, a lot of the like footage they have is with like filters and stuff like that. It's just like found footage on these people's phones. Paul, the son that got killed, for like a large part of these clips that they have of him, he's wearing completely normal clothes, but he has sleeves and gloves on, and they never tell you why. And that's what I hate about some of these docs are like,
We're not going to explain what he's doing?
there's a thing that like it's kind of insignificant, but I wish they'd just quickly go,
Yeah.
hey, something happened and this is why he's wearing these. Pull up like Paul Murdaugh sleeves and gloves. Like it's like it's
why
something,
does he have a cricket paddle?
It's something you've never seen a human wear. Like Paul Murdaugh.
Wearing beekeeper suit?
He's always
Are we not going to acknowledge beekeeper suit?
Dude, it's like
Sleeves and he looks kind of, just on first look, as he's scrolling quickly through, he looks a little like Liam.
why are they not showing his sleeves?
That
and
is
gloves?
Liam.
Yeah.
Wait, so for anyone that doesn't know what the Murdaugh family is, what is it?
Do you?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Murder family.
They're like this legal dynasty in South Carolina. Like their great grandfather started this firm, and they kind of just got like more powerful as time went on. And there were all these like deaths that were kind of like tied to them, but no one could like prove like this kid died that they think was like dating Buster, and they like hit him with his car. I don't know. And then Paul was driving a boat, hammered, hit a bridge. One of his friends flies out and dies, and he gets off scot-free, never goes to jail. And then like 2 years later, Paul and Maggie, the mom, get killed at their property called Moselle, which is like their like hunting property or whatever. And the dad gets convicted for killing them. They think that he killed them. He was also like addicted to like prescription drugs and was like had a lot of like fraud stuff with the money, and they think that there was like more complicated stuff. I'm not doing it justice.
There's a basic. No, I think in general you wrapped it up pretty good. Where it's like this guy did just nonstop crimes.
Yeah,
and that, like there was just a lot of bad murdery bullshit happening with this family before he even killed his son and wife. Whereas like the son had like a closeted gay relationship,
Right.
and like suddenly the kid, the gay guy turns up dead.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I wonder why. And there's just like a bunch of tangential deaths
It was like
around
this big thing
family.
happened, and then they kind of started unpacking everything, and
Right.
it all started.
Did the dad represent himself in court?
No.
I thought he did.
Oh,
I
don't-
think he did.
I think he did.
That
yeah.
was-
because
Really?
he was like, that's part of it too, is he's like very inflated sense of like he can get away with anything.
Yeah, he's a
Because they
Which is
have
why
this was the
everyone-
first thing it was the first time they ever were held accountable.
right.
Okay, yeah.
Like there were 5 bodies in 6 years that were tied to their family, and he only got caught for the last.
But because
See
he was
that-
like in with all like,
And he's currently in jail.
yeah.
So they said like if there was a trial in Hampton County or whatever it was, he would be buddies with the cops that did it, the judge that was like presiding over it,
Right.
and then like most of the jury knew who they were and were like scared of them. See that photo second row all the way to the left? Click on that right there. So that girl that's
Liam straight up.
that girl that is pushing the like beer funnel or whatever into his mouth is Paul's girlfriend. That in and of itself, if I was her parents, I'd be like, they were in like high school.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know what?
No.
You know what? I don't like that actually. I want to find this picture. I can't believe there are no pictures with him with these sleeves and gloves on. It is like every other thing in the documentary. He's wearing these cloth.
Wait, why don't you search sleeves?
We tried and it didn't come
sorry,
up.
I didn't know.
Like he's wearing. I don't know.
I hope if I get killed, and I'm wearing something real, like my beekeeper suit or something, I hope they don't acknowledge it. I hope they go,
No, he
"Dang,
wasn't
Luke got
wearing
killed."
that when he got killed.
But he just like
Why
has
are
always
these
has
not-
Bees?
He's got bees.
But do you know what I'm talking about? Where you're watching a doc and you're like, can you just address that really quickly so that I can focus on the more...
Yes, yeah.
Somebody that has watched the doc, please find these pictures of him with sleeves on.
Also, side note, when we went and got hammered at Harry Potter World and Star Wars World,
Oh yeah,
which one did you get more hammered at?
Harry Potter
Harry Potter World
100
was-
times.
Harry Potter
I haven't
World-
seen you since then.
I'm about to say,
That was the most drunk I've ever been.
Harry Potter World hammered.
That bartender was coming after us heavy.
He was trying to kill us.
That it was like I had so much anxiety the next day. I was like, "What the fuck happened at Harry Potter World?"
Did you hear about Willie and I's fight on the way back to the car? We were arguing about whether we had ever gotten... It was a pointless argument. I was arguing that we did get on an escalator, and Willie was arguing we did not. And
Because
Lucas...
we were trying to find the car. Was like the context.
Lucas said we were ready to kill each other with our wands over like
I was like,
we never took an escalator.
I was like, sure. Like I remember doing like childhood tactics. Like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever you want. We didn't get on an escalator. You fucking idiot.
we were just screaming at each other, and then flip of a dime, just went back to being friends and went to trivia.
Fuck yeah, we went to trivia and then went out that night. Oh,
Yeah.
Me and Caleb got on a ride,
yes.
and when we were in line for the ride, these two little kids cut us. I'm talking like 8-year-olds. And I'm like, "Hey, you're not cutting me." And they were like, fuck you. And I'm like, I'm not letting, and then so I'm like, no. I'm staying with, like, they tried to get in a different line, and I'm hammered, and I told Caleb, I'm like, I'm not standing for this injustice. And so when the lady's like, how many in your party? I'm like, 4. We're with them. And they're like, we don't know you. And then they see me and Caleb. I'm like, yeah, we're their guardians. And then the kids go, you guys are gay. And I'm like, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Yes, we are. And then I'm like, let's get in here. And so we literally get on a Harry Potter ride with 2 little kids.
Not enjoying it, just fuck you, man.
Fuck you. And they don't, and I'm like, fuck this shit. You're not cutting me. And then the picture gets taken. And there's a picture of me and Caleb riding the Harry Potter ride with 2 little kids in it. And we bought the picture.
Wait,
Caleb has it.
Caleb has it in his office.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I gotta go see that.
That's hilarious.
But in the moment, I know, like, Caleb, stone sober, or pretty much was like, don't pick a fight with little kids at Harry Potter World. And I'm like, no,
Have you
fuck this.
Caleb also told me that like one of the kids just like was on TikTok live stream like the whole ride. Like he had his like phone out, was just streaming the entire ride.
Wait,
yeah.
Mike Evans just retired.
Oh, nice.
Dang, mid-season.
Yeah.
Well, he's injured. He got hurt.
Yeah, I think he just called it quits.
Dang. Sorry, Hall of Famer, dude. Mike
Yeah.
Evans.
Is he for sure?
Yeah, he had like 11 straight 1,000-yard
Yeah.
seasons. He's an all-timer.
Consistency.
Do you know what Velocicoaster is?
Yeah. Where is it? Is that?
I'm sorry, I can't keep it in. He did not retire. He got Mike Evans.
Sorry, that burp just was my.
Oh, Andrew was in on it too. Andrew was in on it. He didn't do anything,
couldn't
but I
contain
texted him that
myself.
I was going to do it.
Mike Evans does.
Mike Evans.
He's doing a Mike Evans
You couldn't
launch.
have picked a guy that we were like more indifferent about. We're like, oh, nice. Okay, cool.
I went, oh, Hall of Famer for sure.
You should have seen your face. You were like, oh, okay. You should have seen it.
Yeah, and then Luke's over there like, oh, okay, nice.
I was like,
Look
weird
up-
for a guy to retire mid-season. It's pretty wild. Anyway,
You got fucking owned. That is
we
fucking
got-
textbook. I've been
we
on
got
edge
roasted.
all episode. I've been sweating my bones. All right. What were you saying about COVID? Or?
Oh, we went to the texts are starting to fly in our cousins group chat about like the annual Universal trip, and so 2 of my cousins have this pass through my uncle that lets you skip the line, and so they're grandfathered in obviously on the trip, and then I'm grandfathered in because I'm closest with Emily, and we're kind of like if the 2 of us aren't there, it's not as fun of an experience. But our
it's the Rob Gronkowski
Yes.
military insurance
Yes.
commercial where you're in enough.
Yes.
You know somebody who's all the way
Right.
in.
And so everyone's kind of trying to battle for those last 3 spots right now. And we got a text from the 2 cousins that joined last year, and they're like, "Hey, you guys ready for our annual trip?" like trying to make it seem like the 5 of us are all grandfathered in. It's just 3 of us, and they sent this photo from Velocicoaster. Luke, this was my first ever like real roller coaster. This is framed in my bedroom. Andrew, I'll slack this to you. This is. It looks like I'm getting sloppy. Mr. Beer.
Is a Velocicoaster a hang down? It's a suspended
It's
coaster?
like the most. It does everything. It does everything. But there's no shoulder pads. Look at my face in this. So those are my 2 cousins. They look like Universal employees, like they were paid to look like they're having that much fun. And that was the most scared I've ever been in my entire life.
The way that when the picture popped up, I thought somehow you were his hand, that was either your hand or you were holding his hand. And I'm like, you're holding his hand from in front of you? Or you know what I mean?
That was the most scared we have ever been and ever will be. Because everyone tells you like this is a legit roller coaster, but it's impossible to prepare yourself for it.
Dude, when a coaster has like that, your only lap bar,
yeah,
when it makes you feel like I'm gonna die,
dude, you go upside down for like 15 seconds. There's one where I think if I reached high enough, I could touch the water when we're upside down. Like it spins you right on top of it.
Should we do the Great Bear?
No.
Is that Great Bear Lodge? Great Bear Lodge.
This is a roller coaster.
That's Great Wolf.
Great Wolf Lodge.
Great Wolf Lodge.
That's where you can go see your dad get really hammered and squirt 16-year-olds with the little like fountain thing across the way, and you're like, I think you got to stop.
There's that one guy who
does it too much.
There's a family that's clearly in from another country, and they're like just enjoying their time in America, and the guy tracks him, does not take it off one guy for like 45 feet, and the guy's having fun for like 2 seconds, and then at the end he's like, Stop it! Stop it!
You're talking about the specific video.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's also no. That's my dad.
Yeah, I think he was just saying like generic archetype.
And
then you were like, yeah, and then there's that one guy, and then it just got crazy specific.
No, there's a video of a guy.
We watched that one.
That one's brutal.
But that's my dad is the guy up on the thing doing that, and I'm like, you got to stop.
Should we get into our drafts?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Are you excited? We skip all the other segments now.
Dude, I'm about to say I don't even remember the draft.
Should we do breakup songs first or Disney Channel movies?
Let's do Disney maybe, and then
I would go Disney first.
Yeah.
All right, I got more Disney channelers.
Have you seen this, Luke?
Is it Peppa Pig penis? Can I see it?
That's a bad dick.
Dude, he's actually been getting really good at this. We'll be looking for something, and he's like, oh, actually I have that, and then he'll pull it up.
I don't.
A Peppa Pig penis as though you have actual information is a good bit. That's a good bit.
Luke approved. All right, let me pull this up. These are Disney Channel original movies that don't exist.
All right, The Rooster. The nerd at school, using DNA editing technology that he created, will take all the sexual attractiveness out of the hottest guy in school and give it to the nerd, making him irresistible to women and the hot guy unappealing, and the hot guy's trying to figure out what's going on and how to switch him back.
That's fun.
I like that.
You guys are probably wondering why they call him the Rooster.
Why do they call him the Rooster?
Because he's giving out so much cock.
I think we can be done.
Yeah.
You guys good for the day?
I think we're good for the day.
That's a wrap.
I love that. I kind of have ones that are just the title of the movie, and then I have ones that are just the description of the movie, and I have very few that are both.
Perfect.
Here's ones that's just a description of a movie.
Okay.
A kid zaps himself into the future, and like maybe he has like a time machine or something, and he realizes that the garbage man is gonna hit his dog, and so he zaps himself back in time a week before, and he coughs all over the handles of his garbage bins so that he gives the garbage man COVID, so that he'll be too sick to hit his doggy next week.
That's actually really good.
I don't know what a title for that would be. Maybe like the Rooster 2 in parentheses. Maybe, it's a dog. It's a time machine dog thing.
The Rooster 2, double the cock.
Double the cock.
The New Normal. Sort of a commentary. Okay. I think my dad's a pirate. 3 teenagers must live their normal high school lives while trying to unpack their father's secret. When he shows up one day covered in barnacles, they realize they must stop him before he walks the plank.
Wait, can I?
That's kind of cute.
I have one that also starts with "I think my blank's a blank." Is that like a?
I think that's a
Is that like a template that they use?
I feel like it is.
Okay, I'll save that one for last then. This one's called "My Prom Date is AI." Boy doesn't have a date, so he begs his dad, who works at OpenAI, to make him an AI girlfriend who's so fucking hot. Like, oh my god, her body is nuts. How is an AI body that fucking hot? Oh my god. Willie did something like that yesterday, and it was killing me. So I just wanted to.
Wait, can I tell you my Office episode?
Yeah, wait. This is where I stole this from.
You didn't steal it. It was just
It's my new favorite, like, cadence that Willie uses.
Office plot that doesn't exist. Dwight throws shit up his fucking mouth. He's so drunk. He's so fucked up. Holy fucking shit! What a booze bag. Whoa, what's Ryan doing? The worm. Nice moves. Okay, Pam. Pammy. Get it. Jesus, Todd Packer just got shot. The funeral's tomorrow, and Michael still only has a woman's suit.
Wait, so I have a question.
Right?
Now that I like.
Do you understand, like, the cadence that
I love that.
Is that like because I'm your buddy? Can I also do that?
Yeah, you
now?
can do it.
Okay,
It's like
'cause
our
I was cracking up this morning.
Oh yeah, you
doing
get.
it.
He doesn't have a. He doesn't.
I
have
don't
a,
think
a patent
I don't
on
think I
that.
innovated that necessarily either.
What's Ryan doing?
I feel like
The
Luke
worm?
does shit
Nice
like
moves.
that sometimes.
A lot of mine are
does
in
that?
that same lane.
I think he kind of has that.
I got one that says "My daughter's date with the president." There's one called "My date with the president's daughter," and I thought, it'd be
Oh, my
fun.
daughter's date with the president. It's about, like, your daughter gets an internship at the White House, and next thing you know, national affair breaking out.
Well, here's one. Here's one for you. This is a real one that I actually want to see made.
Okay.
This one's called Freaky Friday 2, The Fake Out.
Okay.
A dad is driving his son to drop him off for his freshman year of college, and he claims that they Freaky Friday at a rest stop, but the son is like, "Nah, Dad, we didn't switch." But the dad claims they did, but he clearly just wants to drink beer and fuck college chicks, and he insists that his son has to bang his mom because technically he is him.
That's that I like. They should make that.
I like that a lot.
And he keeps acting like he's getting electrocuted, like we just Freaky Friday.
Whoa.
He clearly wants to beer bong off a co-ed.
Exactly. That's all he wants.
Oh my God! Wait, this is not a prank. Colts are trading 2 first-round picks to the Jets for Sauce Gardner.
Fool me once, shame on you.
No, I'm serious.
Okay, we're not a sports podcast.
I just got that notification. I'm a Jets fan. That's huge.
Here's the thing.
He's traded to be our best player.
Here's the thing. If that is true, if we're getting pranked right now, let's let him feel good.
Right.
He's pranking us. So,
Whoa! That's real.
whoa!
Yeah, but you're like the boy who cried.
Google
you're the boy
Sauce.
who cried.
The boy who
Mike
cried
Evans.
retired.
What are the odds that big NFL news breaks right after I do the Mike Evans
Also,
prank?
two first rounders for Sauce Gardner is, I feel like, an overpay. And I understand Sauce is that dude. Oh
Yeah, he,
nice.
no, he did get traded.
Oh, he did.
Oh,
Whoa.
sorry, Willie.
Dude, I'm sorry, dude.
How Stanley Tucci makes his effortless homemade tomato sauce.
Gardner.
Oh.
A Sauce Gardner.
Just Googling Sauce Rock.
wait, Sauce Gardner
Oh, that's
is kind of
actually
like
true.
my.
See, it's real.
Oh, damn.
I think my stepbrother's the king of England, and I just had a visual of them at.
Wait, you skipped me.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. Go ahead.
I just had a visual of them at breakfast, and they're all like Americana, like normal teens, and then there's one guy in like a top hat, and it's clearly the king of England.
They don't put any more effort in than
It's
that.
like they kind of just mailed it. It was like Cadet Kelly had such a good run that they were like, "There's something here."
He's like, oh, I have PE today. And he's like, oh, I've got to meet with Parliament.
Yeah, he's like,
to meet with the
he's like, he's like, Winston Churchill was my friend before he died.
Dead giveaway.
You know what? I think
giveaway.
I'm gonna say it. I think pretty sure my stepbrother's the king of England.
All right, on a
He
roll.
like beheads his breakfast.
off with his head. Is that? Do you associate that with being a king of England?
Wait, he beheads his breakfast?
Get to go.
Okay, on a roll. 12-year-old Thomas is sick of hearing that bocce is for old people, and he sets out to prove it.
Yes!
Winner.
Lock it in!
Winner.
The best one has been done. We don't need to do any more because the best one has been done.
It's a crazy feeling to like witness history in the moment. And he sets out to prove it.
Did you guys hear that Will just retired? Because he couldn't get funnier or better? Oh, I thought you were going to put your belt around your neck.
That'd be funny, dude.
I actually love that one. I love that one because it was what it was.
Right.
Now, after you hear that, this is going to sound real good. Luck of the Irish 2. I do a lot of sequels. I just looked up what are ones that already exist and what's the sequel. Luck of the Irish 2. A kid challenges a leprechaun to a skateboarding contest and the leprechaun loses, and so he has to be the kid's slave for all eternity. But the kid's like, I'm not into that at all, and I don't want that. But unfortunately, those were the terms he agreed to, and they are clearly stated in the bylaws. So he has to accept that he's now a slave owner.
And he just has to come to terms with it, kind of.
I gotta just let me rip these so I can be done with them, and then we never have to talk about them ever again. Johnny Tsunami, Toonami, and Johnny's now grown up, and he's got to deal with a huge divorce legal proceeding, and he's hit with an absolute tidal wave of alimony and other various settlements, and it's called Johnny Sue Not Me.
Nice. Now we're fucking talking.
That's good stuff.
Johnny Sue Not Me.
Oh, this one is pretty much the one you pitched. I wrote, the lamest kid in school becomes the coolest kid in school overnight. It's called Timmy Sells Pills Now.
It's kind of funny.
That's Rooster.
To think back on it, like obviously not to the extent of selling pills, but there was like a kid that was just in the cool group because he could like supply
100%,
something.
100%.
Why do we put up with that guy? It's like, well, he
has a connect.
His mom's like almost never around, so we kind of just like use his house.
His mom doesn't give a fuck about him, and we can do whatever we want in his backyard and in his basement. We're allowed to finger it.
Or what about Losers? Have you heard this one? A group of high school cast-offs joined together to create the hottest dance troupe Tom Bradley International High School has ever seen, until they're all paralyzed in a jet ski accident. Then the movie's about their slow and painful recovery process.
It's just brutal.
Oh wait, I go on.
It's life.
But it's called The Losers? Is that what you call that one?
Yeah. They're fucking losers. All their legs are fucked.
The Shaggy Dog 2, locked in mom and dad's room on their anniversary. That's where you get turned into a dog and then you have to watch your mom and dad fuck.
Oh no.
I don't know why this isn't this. I start to phone them in.
Yeah.
I wrote.
How many did you do?
I wrote a bunch of them, and I'm like, some of these we can use some of these. I wrote, like, I don't know, a kid gets turned into a baseball bat, and the only way he can change back is if the lamest kid in school uses him to hit a home run. It's called Baseball Bat Curse, in parentheses, he ain't ever turning back. That kid is lousy.
Wait, lousy's kind of a great word.
Lousy. A kid gets his dad's credit card and buys all the possible skins and emotes on Fortnite, and then the kid's dad gets so mad he turns into a baseball bat. All of mine just start to be
baseball bat.
You just start to do all baseball bat related things. And then my final one is for Disney Channel movies that don't exist but should exist.
Right.
This one's called True Confessions, a movie where Shia LaBeouf plays a mentally handicapped guy, and he goes for it. He commits hard. He goes Tropic Thunder full. He goes for it all the 1 second here. Oh, I'm seeing that one actually already exists. That is a real movie where that is a real thing. It's called True Confessions. I know that because I Googled and I looked at a list of existing Disney Channel movies, and that's real. And
does he have like Down syndrome?
He goes for it. Let's just put it this way. He goes for it.
He goes for it. He goes for it.
Let's watch the trailer.
Wait, pause it for a second. Pause it. The scariest thing they could come up with, or I think the thing that would scare a mentally handicapped kid the most are just books.
Books are scary.
Just the library is so overwhelming.
Yeah, that's scary.
Dewey Decimal System is overwhelming.
Oh my God.
In his defense, I've heard a kid in my middle school make that exact noise.
He is
Spot
kind of nailing
That's
it.
spot on. Kids with special needs usually like being backed into a corner.
And he goes, oh,
Oh,
God, I got to reorganize those books.
Eddie, it's okay. It's okay not here.
Excuse me. This is a library. Perhaps it would be better if you took him outside.
That would be
Okay.
the part I would get cast as. Librarian who scares
Who is scared of kids with special needs?
needs in, and then doubles down that they need to quiet down.
So I've spent my entire life going, what? Shia LaBeouf seemed pretty normal. What sent him into a tailspin? I bet he rapped True Confessions and was like, what the fuck am I doing?
He's like, I gotta make Peanut Butter Falcon just to make it right.
So that was released April 5th, 2002. So 9/11 happened, and then they immediately were like,
They're like, this is what the country needs right now.
we need to band together.
We need to come together.
Get Shia LaBeouf in clothes that don't fit.
Let's put him in a library.
Make him scream in a library.
Let's have him do the squeaky scream. You know the one.
There was a kid that I grew up with who had something.
Something's going on.
And this was kind of before teachers were like totally prepped on that stuff. And I asked our art teacher one time, like, you know, what's going on there? And her explanation is truly what she said to me. She said he can hear light bulbs, and that's why he gets freaked out.
I think my wife has that.
She said we'd be sitting in art class, and if he'd yell or something, her only explanation was like, surely he can just hear the light bulbs. It's like, he's not a superhero.
Stop.
He has special needs. She also told us to kids who like can't obviously have to take her word for it.
You're like, okay.
I was like, damn,
that's the problem.
Insane.
I guess that's why Aiden can't be in here.
It's always Aiden.
He needs a candlelight. My mom's a special ed teacher, and she was like, she would always go, yeah, I had a kid act up today because I didn't have his mouse pads nearby. And I was like, huh? She goes, he needs tactile sensation. He needs his mouse pads to rub.
If he doesn't, he loses marbles.
If he doesn't, he gets pissed. And I remember being like, I need something like that.
These are breakup songs that don't exist.
Breakups. Oh, I'm going.
I'm about to say, for you, I'm making you sing your breakup songs.
Leave It For Me As You Go. It's about a guy who's breaking up, but he really wants her to leave him a little money before she leaves so he can get like treats or like a dinner. Yeah, girl. Well, we've been walking down this long, cold road. So if you have a little money left, can you leave it for me as you go? I might buy some Airhead Extremes tonight. 'Cause if you're gonna leave, you better leave right. And you know I'm poor, so I really need a little bit of money, girl.
Little bit of money, girl.
Poor. I'm so fucking poor.
A little bit of money, girl.
Give me like $20 even. I literally have nothing once you leave. Can I have a little bit of money?
Just a little bit of money, girl.
Leave it under my door. Oh,
I'm trying to buy some Pringles.
from the liquor store. Maybe even salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar.
But if you don't leave enough, I'll just get original.
Just get original. Dude, in Europe, their original flavor is paprika. And I'm like,
Really?
get fucked.
Like, why is that? Yeah, it should be the default. All right, I got Don't Look in the Cupboard. It's about a guy getting broken up with, but the week prior, he shit his pants and he had to hide his poopy underwear in her cupboard and he hasn't had time to go get them yet. So he's getting broken up with, but he's pleading with her to not look in the cupboard and to let him come over one last time to get.
It's been 2 weeks. I gotta get my stuff, girl. Get my stuff, yeah. It's hard to see you after all the things we said and done. Just let me come and get my stuff, and this'll be over quick as soon as I come on over and get my bag. But don't look in the cupboard, just put all of my other stuff in a box so I can grab it. But do not open the cupboard that you do not open often. Do you remember when you made that chili and you made everybody eat the chili? And then I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then I did, and I was like, actually, never mind. I don't have to go to the bathroom because I already went.
Because I already went.
Because I already went. And I'm kind of in denial because my pants are in the cupboard and I think that I can get them dry cleaned. I don't know why I would get them dry cleaned. They should be thrown away. They should be thrown away. Just don't look in the cupboard, girl.
I love you, Mom. That is one of those where were you moments, I would say.
Right.
You got something for us, Luke? Okay, Groove Master.
Only broke up for you. Start over on. This one is from the lady's perspective.
Okay.
Got it,
This one's from the lady's perspective, right? Only broke up with you cause you only had one thing I did not like. Only broke up with you cause you had a little patch under your butt above your goatee. But what I'm saying is you have a soul patch and you gotta go. You got a soul patch, man. You gotta go. I can't introduce you to my mom. She's gonna be like, I like Brian, but he's got a soul patch. No other facial hair, just a soul patch. Only a soul patch. That one's called You Have a Soul Patch. You gotta go.
Sometimes I worry I'm gonna have a soul patch.
I've grown one a couple times with the mustache, and that is...
With mustache is forgivable.
Pirate.
Yeah. Pirate.
Yeah.
It's different when you have...
I feel like my mustache is in a really good spot right now. I'm kind of happy with where it's headed.
Is there a point where you start growing a mustache where you're in that in-between where you're like, I don't like that this is what
Every
I got.
time I decide to grow a mustache, I hate the way it looks for the first 2 weeks. So if you can fight through it and grow a beard first, then you're good. But you look kind of... Mine grows in really red, so I have like a ginger beard. Do you see I have one little white hair in my mustache now?
Oh, sorry. Well, I
see it.
I forgot
cool?
to look.
So if I play my cards right, I could have fully normal hair and then a white mustache. That'd be pretty baller.
That would be cool.
Sick.
Like Albert Einstein.
It feels like your mustache, like when guys have like fully white hair, it feels like their mustache sometimes is like the one thing that isn't.
I want the inverse.
Yeah, exactly. Only white mustache, but colored
hair.
And like top hat. Big green
Sure.
top hat.
Maybe a big ass top hat to go with.
Yeah, I feel like that could work. Okay, this is heartbreak in any language. My heart is broken. And you know it, because I said that just now in English. But let me tell you, girl, I feel like I'm struggling with the flow.
Heartbroken in every language.
Every language.
Hit me with some ways to say it in
Well-
other languages.
Here's the thing is I only know two.
Let me hear those.
I'm heartbroken, corazon broken. That's all I
Mi
know.
corazón es
Broken.
mal, yeah. And ma cœur, c'est malheureusement. Et je ne parle pas le français, mais je comprends le français.
I'm a heartbreak, is oaken brain.
Ooh, that's a pig Latin broken heart right there. And in German it would be like, das ist Geichen, Geichen, Pliegen, because it always sounds mean. Even when you're saying I love you in German, you're like, das ist Geichen, Pliegen, Pliegen.
And I'm heartbroken in Canadian too.
I'm heartbroken, eh?
I'm heartbroken, mate.
The house.
Oh, the house.
Get out of my house.
Get out of my house.
Get out of my house.
Sorry.
Who you calling a house?
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I like that's a little cool little.
Yeah,
You
I
got a
like
little
that
something.
little.
You put a little English on that.
Put a little stank.
Okay, I'm worried that I hope this one is original. I can't tell if I've already done this one or if one of you two has, so let me know if this sounds too familiar. We can do a different one. You can break up with me, but you can't unhit that guy with your car. So she's trying to break up with him, and he's reminding her that they did a hit and run together, and he's been keeping that secret for her.
I don't think I've heard this one.
That's a Black Mirror episode.
It is?
Fuck.
No, that's fine though.
Oh.
We talked about it.
Still counts. Most Black Mirror episodes are breakup songs. Oh yeah. You can leave me, but you cannot leave the damage that we did to that guy. Woo! I think he was dead. Best case, he was dead. Because the worst case is like I know what happened last summer. What is it? That I still know what you did last summer. I'm pretty sure that the movie franchise, I know what you did last summer, is exactly that plot where they hit a guy with their car and they drive away, and then that guy comes back and he kills the teens all one by one.
Really?
I'm not 100%, but I think that it is. You cannot leave me. Well, I guess that you can, but you can't tell anybody what we did with my Buick Encore. Because in this scenario, you drive a Buick Encore.
Buick. That's not a Buick.
That ain't a Buick.
That's
This
what
is
I
a Buick.
told him. Yeah.
Do you guys have any more? I have one, but I want to end with it.
I have one more. It's called... Or do you have another one?
No, mine sucks.
I have wait to wash your pillow. It's about a guy whose girlfriend just left him, and he's going to wait to wash her pillowcase because he doesn't want the smell of her to go away.
I'm gonna wait to wash my pillows, 'cause I still want the scent of you. I'm gonna wait to wash my toilet seat as well, 'cause I still kinda wanna smell your poo. That's as good as that's good. That's kind of cute.
What you're gonna say, because I don't want to like wash away the taste of you.
They did a lot of Blumpkin stuff.
Blumpkin stuff. It's in. Have you
Dude,
heard this? Bush is
Blumpkins
back.
are back.
Blumpkin is back.
Have you ever gotten a Blumpkin?
No.
Do you know anyone that has? Is that like a real thing?
I doubt it.
I don't think I'd
There
be
were
able to
guys in
focus
college
on.
that say that they did. I'm like, there's no fucking
Do you think
way.
it'd be possible to like, focus on both things at once?
No, I would get like, you know how you can't sometimes. I have bathroom problems, or like if people are in the bathroom, I can't go.
Yeah.
Like I'd get like
Stage fright.
Well, I probably like I struggle to get hard when I'm peeing in general, so I can't even imagine.
And see, I'm the opposite problem where every time I get hit, I shit.
When I was a when I was a little kid, one of my sister's friends said that they were all sitting there, and one of the kids jokingly was like, "Jack, you ever gotten a boner?" And I go, "Only when I poop."
Oh, it's fun.
Which I guess in hindsight was kind of a weird question for a child.
Yeah, a grown man asked you that?
No, like my sister's like early high school friend asked me when I was probably like 5th or 6th grade.
That's like a
4th or
crime.
5th grade.
I think that.
You ever
that's
get
all right.
boners? Only when I poop.
Only when
Only when I poop.
You're just dropping bombs.
Drop. And you just like walk out.
damn.
Only when I poop.
that
See
kid's
ya,
awesome.
fuckers.
Damn, he absolutely dunked.
All right.
I have a.
You have
This
a closer?
is. I would say this is a breakup song that doesn't exist, but this is like a. This is from the perspective of a guy that you had just been dating on the apps, and it's from the perspective of a guy. I'm the guy, and I'm basically singing like, "My name is Brian. We met on the apps. We texted back and forth for 3 weeks. I'm cute and I'm 6'2". Did I mention that my wiener dog is a rescue? We kind of hit it off, so we agree to meet. I forget what I'll do right here, but then you took me to your favorite coffee place. I think that we're a match. We should go home together. I went to Michigan. I majored in business. Also, I'm very invested in the QAnon conspiracy theories. The Democrats are lizard people. They drink the blood of children for adrenochrome. The vaccine was fake. They make you take it so they can put computer chips in your blood. I don't know. I haven't thought that one out all the way yet. Bill Gates spelled backwards is Satan. Bill Gates spelled backwards is Satan. JFK Jr. is still alive. I don't have any more than that, but it's something like that. I just kind of like going on a random Tinder date with like a guy who's really into QAnon.
Putting the Q in cute.
Come on.
QAnon.
Lukey, thank you so much for coming on.
In a heartbeat for my boys.
Guys,
You flew. The first guy to ever fly from Chicago just to do the pod.
come on.
And I won't be the last. I'm going to get Michael Jordan.
We gotta get along. Wait, how long are you in LA for?
Only a couple days, and then I'm heading on up to Vancouver to do stand-up shows.
Come on, baby.
What day?
So, I'm doing like Thursday, Friday, Saturday night in Vancouver.
Town,
which I've never been up there. Have you been up there?
No.
I'm excited.
Are you here tomorrow night?
I'm here tomorrow night.
Should we play Cosmic Encounter?
That would be absolutely kick-ass. I would love that.
KA?
I would die for that, actually.
All right, yeah.
Because now that I'm back in Chicago, I'm like, I wish I had my board game crew.
And you live near me now. Or you're here near me. You're not like, you don't have to drive like an hour to come play. Yeah.
I know, but I still would. Just because I might get a wild alien race.
Like the Tripler?
I might become Tripler.
The Tripler.
I promise you, you don't want to be around me when I'm the Tripler.
You do not want to be around him when he's the Tripler in Cosmic Encounter. It is game over.
You would hate that game.
That was like
you would hate that game.
Yeah, that felt like when I'm trying to get into when I was trying to get into my dorm and like my two RAs were having a conversation.
Do not be caught around the Tripler.
Excuse me, guys.
Don't want to have to talk to you.
Yep. Trying to get in there to jerk off. It's kind of like my only 15 minutes in between classes.
Okay, I know we're leaving, but I was in a quad my freshman year, and it was one big room.
Yep.
And we had a jack off schedule where I was like, this is 1 hour a week where the room is mine.
This is Luke's chance to JOPO.
Yeah. This is my chance to jack off, pass out. JOPO.
I only got caught one time, and I was fully under the covers. Oh, I've already told this story. I was under the covers. Roommate walked in, thought he was going to be quick, so I just stayed under the covers, and then he sat down and watched a full movie.
That's all time, man.
Did you manage to slip it up?
I was sitting there with penis covered in lotion, covers all the way up to my chin, watching a movie with him, and then he left. And then I got up and cleaned up.
Did you finish?
No, it had ruined any. It had ruined any.
Was it like a sexy movie at all?
No, I think it was like, yeah.
I got caught by my college roommate. Like, I think maybe this is the worst way, because I caught him accidentally multiple times. He caught me having just shot a load all over my belly. And so he catches me like the mess is made, and I'm like looking for tissues, and that's when he came in, and I'm just like, hey man,
covered in my own fluids right now.
Hey man, I hope that you can respect that I'm absolutely covered in my own goop.
Yo, hey, can you pass me a tissue?
Can you come here and suck up?
What?
Can you come suck the juice out of my belly button?
We're cutting all of that. We love you guys so much, Lukey. Thank you for coming on.
Good to be here,
guys.
fellas.
Have a great rest of your Monday. Have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you bright and early for our Wednesday episode. Later, skater.